Hello, everybody. It is good to have you guys again. It has been a little bit. We are on Act 9 of Tenra Bansho Zero, Hurricane. The last we left off, our players were spending some off time with some revelations. The returning of Foolish to the battlefront of the enemy force. The confrontation of the unknown 14th judge. Old Finality. An elusive figure that means to spell the end of times. The end of people. The end of something. Our players in this act still find themselves in a time of relative peace. A peace that may very well soon come to an end depending on their path and their choices. Last we left off, it was the morning time. You all have just come off of deciding to... Oh. Okay. You all have just come off to deciding to not follow along with Old Finality's proposition. He has since left, and the morning has continued. And with that, we will give Takul some time to restart his PC, I guess, as... he's restarting his PC, I guess, as we can do an intermission phase. So if you guys want to level up anything, or bring any stats up, or resolve fates, you can do that.
Don't think any of my stuff's done yet.
Okay.
Could I force myself above 108?
Well, that would put you in as an Azura. You would go insane, and you would lose track of your character, and I would control them.
Maybe we'll do that later.
We'll do that later.
It's very concerning, but okay.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeet is the first character that did the business, and my character is going to be the first one to go insane.
Oh god. Oh no. Alright.
Alright, I like it.
Well, first off, I don't know if we did it last time, but if you guys have Aiki chits, we can do fate rolls. Do any of you have Aiki chits, or did we roll those last time?
Rolled all of mine last time.
Same.
Okay, got you. Alrighty. Then let's just give Takul some time to return, and then we will continue on.
Okay.
Gotta make sure this is pulled up.
It's 5 karma to go up from 1 to 2, right?
I believe that's what we agreed on, yeah. Because 2 to 3 is 10, and then 3 to 4 is 20, and then 4 to 5 is 40. So yeah. I think we agreed it would be 5.
Okay.
Are you thinking of it?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd say go for it. Karma's not too hard to get rid of.
And the only ones I have at 1 are just something we don't particularly do, I guess? I don't know.
What would that be?
Like pursuit, hunt. We don't do hunting.
Yeah. To go from level 0 to level 1, you can just say that you have that. You could just add that and just say that, like, you decided to train it a little bit in your off time. So there's just something to note. So if you don't
for my character, does she actually do that?
Pursuit / hunt?
Does she know that?
I mean, I could definitely say that you know level 1 pursuit / hunt. Hey, welcome back to Cool.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
All good, man?
That sucks.
Oh, okay. He's having some issues.
Well,
Here, let me start the event though. Here we are.
Hello.
Hey, Tickle. Yes.
Hello.
Oh,
By the 9, he's tweaking.
by the 9.
why did he start his computer now?
Because I think he had audio issues like when we just began. Tickle, all good?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I hear people now.
Okay, cool. Did you just stop hearing us when we began?
No, Windows decided to restart on me.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Okay.
Like I had no other option because I put it off like 2 days ago, and it's like, not this time.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we shall proceed. I just did the recap is all. Did you want to do anything in your intermission to cool level up?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I literally can't. I literally
perfect.
can't. I literally can't.
Okay.
It's impossible now.
Okay. Then in that case,
Calm down.
we will continue.
I am not.
So where we left off, the 14th judge, Old Foolish, had just spoken to each and every one of you, offering you a proposition. The group almost unanimously agreed, until protests came from Jinsei. Old Finality has since left, and the memory of him within all of you is almost as a dream, a fleeting dream. You can hardly even remember speaking to him. For all of you know, you essentially just woke up and sleptwalked all the way to the top of the stairs this morning and don't remember why. You may proceed with your morning.
Let's give it a moment.
Huh. Funny seeing you all out here and dressed.
Hey, near you.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah, she's a little further away. True.
Why did we walk out here?
I could have sworn I saw a hot lady. I could have sworn.
You feel a Giri tap your shoulder.
I look over to Giri. Yeah?
She points at
I
herself.
mean, I mean, yeah. But, we don't do that. That's weird. Me and you.
You literally spanked her ass in in your Zero act.
Well, yeah, it's spanking her ass. I'm not in her ass.
Okay, fair enough. Your guys' contemplation is sort of broken up whenever Magnolia is kind of walking up the stairs. Jinsei, are you all good?
Yeah. How did the upgrade go?
We still hadn't completely finished it. We thought you would try to speak to us this morning. I didn't expect to have you try to go towards town. She's scratching her head with the wrench.
Yeah, me too. Huh. It's kind of crazy.
Well,
have I ever slept walk before?
She looks towards the middle distance. Can
Anybody?
Yoroi sleepwalk?
Not sure. I don't remember sleepwalking before this.
Okay. Well, we're gonna... Me and the guys are gonna try to finalize those upgrades you were asking about.
Thanks.
And,
Ah,
she kind of just begins heading back down towards the workshop and waving at the rest of the party. Hi, guys, by the way.
Hey, So, anything we can do to, prepare for what's coming?
I would say, as just your ordinary mechanic, maybe try to do some information gathering. What people know about Foolish, what people know about his Yoroi. Maybe talk to the lieutenants. They might be coming back to town for some leisure between missions. They've been doing a lot of these past few days. But
Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid advice. Thank you. Hey, you free later?
I mean, no, not usually.
Oh. Okay. And Oni's just gonna open up his chest, pull out a piece of bread. Hey, want some bread?
You hear a voice. You hear a voice behind you. She might not be free later, but I am, and it touches your shoulder.
No.
Yeet.
Cole? Is it Cole?
Yeah. No.
Hello, my little disciple. How are you doing? You look to your right. I assume you look to your right.
No, I'm not looking.
Okay,
I know who it is.
You know, my parents always taught me manners when I grew up, including telling me how you're doing today and responding to questions.
I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Isn't that a wonderful smell? Do you smell it too?
Yeah, bread.
Smells like dirt.
This is prosciutto.
You hear him like hold a pastry next to your head, and he kind of like cracks it a little bit from the sound.
Oh my
Which
God.
one was that?
That sounded like sourdough.
Good. Oh my god, I actually was thinking sourdough. Holy shit. Take it like you checked.
You still have
Smell
the same brain
bread?
cells.
Oh my god.
You smell bread, all I smell is blood. He probably still has the heart next to his bread as it is.
You know, in war times, that is very common. Here, let's go back to the bar and have a drink over this. He puts his arm around your shoulder and begins walking away with you.
Giri's just left there looking.
Oh man. At this point, Magnolia. Oh, here, let me reset the music. At this point, Magnolia waves at you all and begins walking back to her workshop. From a
Can I shout one thing
sure.
to Oni before he leaves?
Hmm.
Good luck on your new job as a bread box.
Oni.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man. So Oni's heading back to Dobotsumori. Magnolia is heading back to her workshop. From the forward base, halfway up the mountain, you the rest of the party that still remains sees two figures of relatively meek stature that you are all familiar with running up the side of the mountain. Their glasses sort of shining in the daylight. It's Momo and Karen. They, after an uncomfortable wait of them sort of stumbling up the path, they're kind of breathing heavily for a bit before they address you guys. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi.
You
Morning.
seem out of breath.
Yeah, we've been going back and forth between the prominence and the desert forward base and the town, and it's been a little rough, but you know, we heard that you defeated Tachi, all of you. Good job. I figured you'd be able to do it. Hello, guys?
Yeah, it's been a strange morning so far. You ever
Oni just has a 1,000-yard stare. Yep.
you ever put a blanket on yourself and you're in your bed and then suddenly you go to sleep and you wake up and then you're just standing outside your own home,
I mean,
fully dressed.
my sister tells me sometimes when I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning having eaten half of the food that we've been storing up. So I mean, I'm sure it's not too abnormal.
Well, morning. Again.
Yeah.
I hope
Morning.
your productiveness is boding well for
I mean,
people you.
indexers will be indexers. Speaking of which, would it be okay if we ask you guys about Tachi himself? We figured we want to, save his story, kind of like we did for Bloody and Sorrow.
Sure.
I'd say they flipped the wrong coin early on in life.
Right. She writes that down. Flip the wrong coin in life. Jinsei. Okay. She begins asking general questions like who they were, what their yoroi was, and also their final words is another thing. If you were able to parse that, which I don't know how much you all want to divulge. If you want to answer every question or
They were a teacher.
a teacher. Oh right.
Seemed to be a loving one, I think, or at least a
Interesting.
caring one.
Okay. A teacher.
They were a double agent known as Trung.
Oh, Trung. I saw him around base sometimes. Huh. That's kind of scary. I see. They write that down as well. Okay. Is there any last details you guys want to have archived?
It was a friend.
A friend. Okay. All right, noted. Karen notes down in her own notebook. Alrighty. Well, it seems preparations are going to be made for the next few fights, so I assume the lieutenants are going to address you guys on that. We're going to go get a morning drink. Karen pats Momo on the back, and they head towards town. If you guys have nothing else to talk to them about.
There's a drink coming up right there. You should probably get inside before it sprinkles you. Here's some. You use my advanced sensory and see like what looks like to be a rain cloud starting to manifest.
Oh dear. Not a fan of water. At least not when it's rained on me, Karen says before running a little faster towards the boat Sumori.
Animal spirits.
They both head towards the bar, and you all are at your own whims.
The both of them?
Mm-hmm. The both of them.
The boats Damari?
To them. Yeah. Darn it. Alrighty, so for today, I'm down to. I'll let you guys do whatever you want for today specifically. Today will be open for all of you guys to do whatever you want, particularly.
I am discussing the theories of new bread with oh god, I can't remember his name.
Chef Blush.
Chef Blush.
Okay, wonderful. We'll get to that. We will get to that.
Alright.
Giri is still outside, right?
Yeah, Gary's just with the group now.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I guess we'll just start from the top, other than Yeet for now. Desi, what will you be doing today?
I'm still by myself, right?
You kind of walked away, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just heading towards the cafe.
Oh, the Maid Cafe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
We have those?
Yeah, it's the one where Yeet went and that he hired a woman.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot the name of that cafe. Oh shoot!
It's a cat fay.
It had a really good name too. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Then and then so that's what Desi's doing. Jeremy, what is Boling gonna do?
He is going to try to learn about the wall.
The wall. Ooh. Okay. So are you going scouting in the desert?
I guess I will. Might as well, and I will use my I will use stealth.
Okay. I mean, you are very attuned to the desert. I assume, having grown up in it.
Yeah, and I also would be able to go underneath the sand if need be.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, you're perfect for the job. Alrighty. And then, to cool. What will Jinsei be doing?
Uh, Jin wants for any of the further upgrades or final upgrades are to be administered. Jin wants to pay homage back to Bavan,
Okay.
the
Alrighty.
Yoroi pilot, and the first battle.
All right.
See how their spirit's doing.
Okay. All right. So, are you going to return to the foot of the mountain to visit them? Is that how it is?
It's the other battlefield.
Yeah, the first battle that you guys had.
Yeah,
Yeah. So at the foot of the mountain.
correct.
Alrighty. So we can start bottom up then.
Could I ask one question?
What is it, my friend?
Who is Giri going to follow?
Do you want Giri to
Well,
just
she has to
be...
stay.
Yeah.
She has to kind of stay in a relatively decent distance from me.
So I assume she's just like leaning against the wall in a building somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much just hanging out.
Perfect. Alrighty. Okay. We'll start with Takul and then go upwards from there.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right.
Alrighty. So, so you're heading to the foot of the mountain to meet Bavan.
To see his lingering spirit, and yeah.
Okay. You, after a bit of a trek, there seems to have been a new fast causeway down to the foot of the mountain, temporarily made by the military, since you guys have made some footing up the mountain. You head to the bottom, and find the same graveyard of Yoroi, Kongoki, and now almost decayed soldiers. There has been no time to bury them, and no time to dispose of parts. You look for the old shell of the Haikos, where you met Bavan. You find your way to it, I assume.
Hey, Bavan. Oh, you out here? Try to kind of like scan
Yeah.
for him.
You hear a little bit of a faint whisper. Oh. Hello.
Yeah. Sorry about the appearance change. Still me. It's Jin.
My, you are a bit larger than last time I saw you.
Yeah. You know them Zemnai twins?
Oh, the Zemtai twins?
Yeah, bit of inspiration from that book I gleamed in. Well, here we are.
He puts his fingers on his chin. You are a bit more coherent than the last time I spoke to you.
Yeah, I'm some type of Ayakashi before this. Well, I think I still am, like a Yorokashi, or I'm not good at kind of giving myself like titles and names and just. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm wondering.
I don't want to keep. Yeah, well, I don't want you wandering here for eternity before someone can truly exercise you. So, can I do you and your people a favor?
The people
And you do me one?
You mean
Yeah.
the people of this mass grave?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it just, bleaching out in the sun. It's a little much for me. I'd rather give them something a little more proper.
Oh, right.
So,
What do you have in mind?
do you have any, well, mostly any particular, traditions that, Nishi Botsu has?
Spirits
Or,
are
The deceased?
spirits are different in many ways. Some linger, some move to the afterlife across the Sanzu River for different reasons at different times. Some of us simply want to wait until the war ends before we move on. Some of us are anchored here by our hatred. It is a little difficult to place one reason why we are here.
Yeah, hatred. I mostly meant just burial rites.
Burial.
I can't exercise everything here in a day. That's just too much. Over the course of many weeks, yes, but at least some form of dignity.
Traditionally, incineration and spreading of ashes would be a traditional burial for the people of Hinode.
Alright, query, neutral.
Yes.
Where with Hinode or with Nishibotsu? They're like, I always get these two mixed.
You're in Hinode, though the soldier you're speaking to is from Nishibotsu. I should have said for Shiki 10, it's traditional to, yeah. For the entire world,
Okay.
It's more traditional to incinerate.
I didn't know if it varied from country to country, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's a start. Afterwards, I wanted to talk to you about, well, you just call it the wall, I guess.
The wall. Oh, that monstrosity, you mean?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Then, alright. If you grant freedom to my brothers and sisters who are trapped in this grassy rubble, then I will tell you all you need to know. My only request is that you do not discriminate between a Hinode peacekeeper and a Nishibotsu mercenary soldier.
I don't think I'd ever would. I was a monk in my past life, I believe, so there's some lingering teachings I still have up here in this metal noggin. Bling, bling, bling. I kind of poke myself in the head.
Then I will leave it to you, Jinsei. He bows.
I kind of like do like a quarter bow.
He
Well,
sits down on the ruins of his Yoroi and looks to the distance.
Let's get cracking and pulverizing and incinerating. Ugh, not a fan of that. Well, time to use these new hands for something. I'm going to start basically digging, or like I'm gonna pull out a reflection of,
Okay.
and then basically I'm gonna start like slamming it like vertically beneath each like Kengoki sized or like a normal infantryman sized like a body, so I can make a hole in the shape of like the bottom of the staff. Should hopefully be big enough to where it can fit most of those bodies in, and I'll start going down there and just hopefully making it deep enough where they can kind of fit in.
So you're gonna bury them rather than incinerate them?
Well, we don't need the cinders to get too high up, so I'd rather give them a little bit something, and where they can be a little more self-contained, not all in like a cluster pile. It seems a little degrading.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I don't think you'd have to roll for this. So, okay, go ahead. Just go about it. And what next?
Afterwards, I'm going to start taking up any type of like metal or brush and putting them in between, like I'm going to start twirling my right hand with the staff and trying to create the equivalent of like, you know, a rotor blade.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the pieces of the larger Yoroi and kind of putting them through kind of like a metal chipper.
Okay.
And trying to hopefully like funnel out the sparks to create fire.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, got you.
And so I can each start lighting enough of the these like little pits I'm creating to where they can kind of have
Mm-hmm.
enough to like have a decent ember like
Mm-hmm.
build up.
Okay. You.
For
Uh-huh.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I would just say, do roll like I would say like this is physical, so do unarmed combat with a success rate
Mhm.
of like 2 to like essentially light these bodies in the pits you've created.
Okay. I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay. Okay. I'd say after.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Oh, 1, 2. That's a lot of sixes. Jesus.
Yeah.
Why is this in like why? What? When I'm D&D, I rolled 1s. When I'm
Yeah.
doing Tenra, I roll 6s.
Well, you got 2 successes either way. So
Well, I mean, what was the level of the difficulty?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You generate sparks, setting fire to the bodies that you've gathered in these underground pits. All right. You begin.
All right. And for the big ones. All right. Well. Huh. There's a lot of you big juggers. Well. I'm going to bring out the wings.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm going to kind of like how I got them as like ankle wings or like the board. Just kind of like sail over to all of them and start kind of like put them on my shoulder and like carry them to like one larger wreck pile.
All right. You flutter across the battlefield, just carrying machines and mechanica and putting them into a single area.
And basically do a mantra and kind of pray, waving my hands back and forth and shaking my staff as if there were beads on the side of it, or like there would be like a what do you call it, like the ring with the smaller rings.
Yep.
Shake it 3 times and then proceed to do the same thing where I'm going to try to leap into the air and basically wood chip with my weight going down to pulverize them.
Okay. Gotcha. I'd say generally this would be successful too. I don't think there would be any alternative.
I'll roll anyway.
Okay. Success rate of 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Well,
if you're counting for my skill in martial arts, I suppose.
yeah. Okay. Successfully, the Yoroi parts have just been pulverized. You realize as you're doing this, hollow sort of silhouettes begin gathering around you, kind of watching your handiwork. Some appear to be human-shaped. Sometimes you see the faint outlines of creatures that look like umbrellas or just strange, malformed monstrosities or aberrations. The spirits of those who hated, of those who fought. They are simply observing for now.
Do I see them?
Faintly.
I kind of like gesture to all of them, kind of like individually, like crossing, like across, like I'm cutting across the horizon. It's just like, and then I like bring the fingers and then point back to me, and then I point to the Yoroi. No good. Very icky.
All right.
All right. How's those fires coming?
One of the umbrella yokai with one eye is like gnawing at your knee, at your leg. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it's just doing that.
Oh, there's one that's still active?
It's a yokai. It's just one of the angered spirits of a
Oh!
soldier.
Hey, sorry, you might have been favored one of those machines, but see where that you do realize it got you dead, right? You're, do you speak Konkai?
It's very creature-like, essentially.
Hey, do you speak Konkai? Because I'm about to impact you.
Oh my freaking god, that's not canon.
Can I pick him up?
You attempt to, but you can't. You can't touch their corporeal
Can
form.
I? Oh, are you sure about that? Hey, Neutral.
What's up?
Does Reflection of work on deceased things?
Does it?
Does it?
Does it? Roll.
I'm gonna see if I can do the reverse bonk.
Okay.
So, what would this be?
I assume this would be a spirit. It's a spirit roll, right? Is that what we agreed
Yeah.
on? Okay, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
should be spirit, and then
Willpower, Buddhist magic, interface.
interface, most likely. This would be a success of
1, 2.
4.
Alright, okay. Well, interface 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Okay. You see visions. A young girl, a teenager, a woman, soon a mother. She says goodbye to her son and her daughter and her husband before leaving to the battlefield. She finds herself in a Yoroi armor before being slain by another one of a similar model. She cannot leave this world. She cannot leave her family.
Well, that's not right. Say, hey, you, this is a fully manifested spirit, right?
No, it's very faint. It's very loosely tied to this world.
I'm going to try to properly summon it.
Duh. Okay. Just bring it over.
Tell me if I can or can't. Yeah, just for the physical plane, kind of like I did with Bavan.
It's going to attempt to resist this, but you can try.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Equal to the target spirit attribute score. This special chant brings the soul recently to the presence of the monk, where it can be questioned or talked to. The equal to the spirit's Buddhist magic roll is the spirit attribute score of the target that they had when they were last alive. There's no cost. Yeah. Okay. No, wait, no. Successes. 0 or less enraged. 4 successes friendly. So, I guess it'll be my spirit Buddhist magic, and then they have to. And then basically their attribute score of their own spirit versus mine.
Okay.
And successes, I guess.
Okay. So
page. It'll be page 222.
Okay.
Or I could forego it and we can just get to someone else and we can come back.
I'd say go ahead and try this. Do that. So it has to be their spirit score. So you're trying to beat their spirit score essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say since they're very much resisting, try to beat like 7.
Okay. My Buddhist magic is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, okay. The yokai essentially materializes. You see it in much greater detail. It's no longer just a faint invisible silhouette. It is a dark purple umbrella with one eye and a wide mouth with sharp teeth and a tongue sticking out of it. It is a manifestation of human hatred and the desire to cling to life. It is not.
Hey, hey, how's it going? You speak
It still
any?
gnaws at you. It still gnaws at you. It's an animalistic, almost being.
All right. You're still got this resentment, huh?
It kind of stops.
All right.
It like slows
You're not
down
a fan of this
eventually.
war. Not a fan of the war, huh?
It's
So.
single-eyed beats at you.
See me? Yeah, me. There's a bunch of other me's. Well, they're not big me, but they're smaller me's, and they're not metallic. I think we're gonna do our damnedest to make sure no more of. I point to all the debris and the little holes that are just chars and embers going, and the pile of the scrapped and now bits of Yoroi. We got to make sure no more of that. Okay? I'm not going to make any promises, but I know where I'm going. And I'll point in the direction of the eye, and I guess the capital beyond that. We're going that direction. There's no if, ands, or buts. And when I come back here, you better bet your sorry ass better be going in the afterlife.
The umbrella sort of forms and shifts. The earnestness of your statement sort of having a small impact on it. It's still malformed and miscolored, but it is somewhat resembling the silhouette of a woman. It looks up at you with one eye, and it still seemingly very angry nods, just a very weak nod, before walking further
I understand.
back
I get that. There's a lot of pep in you. You make a fine wife or whoever back if you're still with us. But take that ferocity and do it away. That ferocity is what got so many people, unfortunate folks, in this mess to begin with, against their own wills. And I point over to Bavan. See him over there? He didn't want to be part of this. He had people just like you that he cared about. You know, I don't see any of the monks out here besides me. And I'm going to make sure that I do my part. Simple as that. People need to rest.
The spirit is slightly more perturbed by this choice of words. It simply walks away. It goes deeper into the
Alright, yeah.
battlefield.
Alright, good. At least you got the message. Alright, Bavan. Anything else?
So, are you just gonna... Okay, so by this point you're done with...
I would hope so.
It seems as the bodies are burning, as the Yorois are being just processed, some of these silhouettes that were gathered around you are fading away.
Huh. If only I could smile now.
Bavan looks up at you and says, "This is a good start. Thank you, Jinsei. I'll tell you what you need to know about the wall." And
mostly I want to avoid the most amount of collateral as possible. If that thing has to tumble or it has to just stop being a wall. It could be a bridge for all we know, but I don't want to collapse a bridge on some unlucky participant at the bottom.
the wall is found at the incredibly barren, hard border between Boling and Nishibotsu. Not Boling, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nico, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. It is the hard border between Nikko and Nishibotsu. it will probably not cause any collateral damage if collapsed, but it is too sturdy to fall. It would require
You sure
a
about
large
that?
amount of force to tumble.
Yeah? And what about the hearts? What if they go?
If they go, the Yoroi would simply cease. But they are so deep within its mechanisms, you would have to fight through hallways and corridors of operational space in order to reach them. Heavily guarded and all.
Huh. Is there any openings? Weapons?
Its
Weapons have openings.
Its weapons are many and diverse. There are reports for Onmyoji firing projectiles, machine guns, energy weapons, missiles even. It is simply a wall of weaponry.
Alright. Well, wonder if that wall's ever looked at a wall before. Because I'm a moving one.
I'm afraid I don't follow. You
kinda
look
like-
like a person-shaped thing to me.
The wall of a person's soul, Bavan.
Okay, I think I get it now.
Yeah. That wall's gonna get it too.
You continue speaking with Bavan as we change perspectives to somebody directly observing the wall. Boling, you've taken the mountain causeway into the desert of Nikko. Have you notified anyone of where you're going besides your party? Or have you even notified your party?
I have notified my party that I am going over.
Okay, are you going to notify the lieutenants?
You know what? I'll notify Cole.
Oh, okay. Okay, you walk up towards the tent where Cole is kneeling down a few meters away from it, and you see he's attempting to count grains of sand. Oh,
Yes, this is the person I need to notify.
5,
Oh, Cole.
7. That's
Hey, Cole.
15. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Hi. Hi, Boling. Did you need something?
Hi. I was going to go scout out the wall. Do you need anything?
Scout the wall. You mean that thing? He points in the distance, and you see a very faint shadow in the middle distance.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting too close to that thing. It has a lot of guns.
Don't worry. I know my way around.
Okay. Well, I think I would recommend like you go into towns and stuff. It probably wouldn't shoot on a town. And then you could look at it closer.
Good point.
Okay, bye. Good luck.
Good luck. You were at 15.
He holds up clearly like he's already gathered like a few a few liters of sand in his hands. That's 15, right?
Sure, Cole. Sure, that's 15.
Okay.
I love him.
I'm gonna continue.
That's good, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing.
All right,
I'm
thank
fighting
you.
this war for Cole.
14, 48, 3,506,000, and he just like begins just counting at random number intervals. he waves at you overhead like a dummy as you head deeper into the desert. The Nikko looks very familiar to you. You are very attuned to it.
Yeah. As I walk out, I just basically just think to myself, I love that guy.
I am Cole. I am Cole. I am Klaus.
I'm Cole. I'm Cole. Oh man. Okay. So I assume you how do you go about traversing towards the desert?
I guess it makes sense to go through the towns instead.
He offered you some pretty sound advice, surprisingly. It's a little uncharacteristic.
I know, right? Out of all the options, he's just like, go through the towns. They won't shoot on civilized people. But, okay.
Alright, so, okay, you're gonna head through towns first?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, yeah, go for it. So, the nearest town is is one sort of close to where, very close to where you remember the library being. It is a town surrounded by construction and digging vehicles, and you see that the police station in the center has been absolutely demolished for some reason.
How would I know this is a police place if this whole thing has been destroyed?
You see that the letters for the sign police station have been like torn down, and in the rubble there's a sign that says police, and the rest of the characters have coincidentally formed a sad face.
Oh. Oh. This one says police. That one says lease. Someone stole the PO. Just someone literally just stole it. Just, yep. I'm gonna ask one of the citizens, what happened to this station?
Huh? Oh, hi, Shinobi. I don't want to get in any trouble, you know. I've been paying my dues. I promise.
Yo, alright. I'm not here for you. I just want to
You're
know.
here for my family.
Hey, Nixon.
Please.
I'm
He's like on his.
I'm not here to kill anybody.
Huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just wandering. What happened to the station?
Sorry about that. The station, well, there was, they took this guy in, and he caused some sort of commotion, and they brought police Yorois to capture him, I guess, and they smashed their own station by accident, and he fought them with, like, bug body parts and stuff. It was really scary, but he's gone now, so I guess they killed him.
Did you get a glimpse of what he looked like?
I mean, he was like, I hear he was like wrapped in bandages or something. They said that he released bugs.
Fuck me!
Immediately realized who it was. That's fair. Okay. Thank you for the information.
Yeah, of course. He leans in. Put a good word in to the organization for me, okay? It's been a little rough.
Fair enough. I'll let them know.
Thank you. He gives you like a little, like, he claps his hands together, and then kind of just runs away a little bit.
I didn't even catch his name.
It's just a townsgoer.
I know, but it's like, tell them not to be with Herget. All right, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Alright, whoever you are. Continuing on towards the wall.
Alrighty, so I assume you dive into the sand and head to the next town inwards?
Yeah, it's just like, that was Jinsei that destroyed this place, right?
Yeah.
that left. Basically, that left, and the police destroyed their own station afterwards. Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to ask him
this
about
is in the past. I thought this was recent. My bad.
No. It's, remember your Zero Act?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him about this later.
Mm-hmm.
as I just continue.
Alrighty.
I don't know if my shurikens will speak up or anything either.
Boss, that Jinsei guy, he must have killed a lot of humans. He's kind of badass.
To be honest, all he said is they got out. Well, that he got out. He didn't say anything about him killing anybody.
But I mean,
Even the fact that the police officers destroyed their own building.
I think manipulating humans to kill each other is also kind of badass. That's kind of what war is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't war badass, boss?
War never changes, and I kinda like it that it doesn't.
Yes, I agree.
I just hope it doesn't be. I just hope it never comes to this being this big of a battleground.
But if it becomes
It's
a bigger
like-
battleground, then it's more feeding for us, isn't that right, boss?
Remember the odd one out. Yeah. There's also the weird one that's there's also the weird one that Yeet is the voice of.
Yeah, that one's still like just deformed now.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll it's like, don't worry. I'll feed you soon.
Thank you, Father.
Alrighty.
Good job, son.
So I assume you stride into the dunes to reach the next town inwards?
Yeah, sure. I'll stride up. Just da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. You practically swim through the dunes, sliding across them and diving under them as though it's second nature, I would assume.
Breaststroke.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. Actually, you know what?
Who's that coming in? Who's that coming in land?
Here, give me a roll for that. Give me agility movement success 3.
Okay, agility and movement. Let's
so
see
96.
how much is. Yeah, 96. Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, awesome. Yep, easy as pie, just like you remembered.
Wait, no, that's not even. What? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Awesome.
6. Okay.
Okay. Well, you are in a deeper town. After about an hour's travel, you are now slightly further than where Foolish had left you. You begin seeing in other locations very large communication towers kind of dotting the desert. The town that you've arrived at seems to be one of the very towns that Nico is known for. Gambling towns.
Huh.
You're very familiar with these. Men, women, children, everyone playing cards, they're playing some sort of game. There's giving some sort of bet, whether it's finding a thing under shuffled bowls or I already said cards. Snake eye sticks, all that stuff.
Can I use notice to see how they're going to be cheating the system? Like, is somebody hiding underneath the tables?
Oh yeah, okay. So what game are you going to be looking at?
I'm going to be looking at the one with the cups shuffling over, just basically that.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so you walk up. There's this older, middle-aged gentleman. He's surrounded by a bunch of guys. He holds the cups upright, takes them on, flips it in his finger, and then tosses it into one of the bowls, flips all 3 of them, and then shuffles all of them around. I'd like you to make a notice check, difficulty 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. You notice that every time he flips, he. Okay, actually, how should I go about this? Okay. Every time he flips the bowls, you realize one of them teeters off the edge of the table towards him a little bit, allowing the mon to drop into his lap.
A little smirk appears on Nico, just, fair enough.
Looking a little closer,
You
you realize that he has a little pet creature sitting in his lap that eats the mon, so in case anyone calls him out, he pushes the table aside to show that there's nothing there, and then the creature hurls, it vomits up the coin and puts it in his hand again. This man has been thinking in 3 dimensions.
Huh.
Just like home.
I'm gonna walk by. I'm just gonna walk by and just go, nice pet you have.
The man, his eye darts up at you. The three guys look towards you, look to him, and he attempts to stand up and get away, and they just begin beating the shit out of him.
I only said nice pet. I didn't say what the whole trick was.
Hey, and the pet starts beating him.
They figure that means something. They figure that means something.
That just means something. Nice pet you have. Just continues on. Just gets him beat up. Damn.
Yeah. This town is very, very defensive.
Yeah, just realizing that it's just like, yeah, I guess I should keep my mouth shut. Each their own. Just starts walking. Nice.
Do you attempt to begin speaking this town, or are you just wanting to just observe the wall from here?
How close am I to the wall?
You're still quite a ways away, but it's becoming a bit less of a shadow and more of a defined silhouette.
Can I use notice to notice anything different with, I guess, anything about the wall?
Okay, give me a notice check with a difficulty of, how many senses do you have? You have 6? Difficulty 5.
You know what? I'm gonna take one small amount of performance-enhancing drugs.
Oh, okay.
Just a small amount, not the big one.
Yep.
Just the small one.
Go ahead, roll the dice. Difficulty 5.
Yeah.
Roll 5 and up,
Yes.
I will give you important information.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at this and just place down my soul by 1 to take a drug. Increasing, I think, everything by 2. I think that's what it is. Let me check just to make sure before I do anything else. Yes. Yeah, boosted dice of 2, so instead of 6 senses, I'm gonna have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
All successes.
All successes. Oh my god. Okay.
What do I see with my eyes?
Judging from how far away you are, you can guess that the wall is about here. Let me just make sure of this. Let me just I just want to make sure that this is not as insane as I think it is. Okay. So that... Wow, okay. You can tell that the wall, from how far away you are, might be about 5 kilometers tall.
Okay.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You can also tell it is incredibly wide and has no arms.
No arms as in no, like, weapons, or no arms as in no appendages?
No appendages. No appendage arms.
Okay. Something this big would probably have some way to exhaust anything. Would it have any vents? Or would I have to get closer?
You'd have to get closer for a specific detail like that. But you do notice that in the area sort of around it behind, there is a bit of a sort of foggy outline. Though that could be anything from a low-hanging cloud to the collection of heat to the, fog from Nishibotsu. So that's a bit unclear to you.
Okay. So there seems to be something over on the other side of it.
You want to traverse one city closer?
Yes.
Alrighty.
We're getting into dangerous territory.
Yeah, you're beginning to now enter Nico Desert Army territory, to your knowledge. This is the army that's allied to Nishibotsu.
Alright, I'm going to stealth swim my way over.
Alright. Roll
Stealth swim.
this time instead of rolling movement, roll let's see. Which one is stealth?
It's in agility.
Okay. Roll roll agility stealth for me. Success rate of I'd say 5 because it's enemy territory.
Alright, I'm still hopped up on drugs, so I gotta plus that by 2.
Okay.
Let's see.
that's 5
2,
once.
3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you
7,
do that?
Crazy.
7.
Wow. Alrighty. You realize that there are
It's like
Yoroi...
3 or under is fine.
You realize
3 and under is fine.
You realize that there's not only above ground soldier patrols, but under the ground there's rumbling. There are dune striders that are also swimming underneath the sand like you are. You see them peek their heads, their main head cameras above ground sometimes, just to see if there's anything unruly occurring. You're able to dodge them just barely, and then you find your way to a town near, I'd say about 75% of the way towards the center of Nikko.
Okay.
And there you are. It has gone from being a simply a gambling town to a town with like desert casinos, like large buildings dedicated to the act of betting and gambling. What is gambled now is not only money, but karma and livelihood.
So, I'm literally finding people betting on fights now.
Like essentially like people casually playing Russian roulette in the streets.
Huh.
That exists?
Right. Bullet roulette. Soul
How
gem
would
roulette.
they put... Okay. One gem is cursed. Good luck.
Yeah. Essentially.
Just like, how... Are soul gems common?
Relatively common ammo, but it's also a very rich town, as you can tell. Mostly because the population is kind of dying off very quickly, leaving wealth to the person that wins.
Okay. What can I see about the wall now as I'm closer?
Okay, you're significantly closer. You have to remember that you are half a continent away, and the wall is still, like, in the far distance, and you're able to see it still towering.
Okay. How about anything... Or how about the military around the wall?
You still can't see its foot due to the curvature of Shiki 10, but you do see that, not necessarily near it, but on the way to it, there is considerable air defense. Flight-type Yorois dotting the sky in some places. You also see, much closer to you, there are many anti-air cannons that were mentioned earlier that were preventing the prominence from breaking through to the desert.
Okay. I think I'm good with this information.
Alright. So what you've essentially gathered is the exact height of the wall, the existence of a possible exhaust system, and air-type Yorois that are protecting the pathway towards it. And the fact that it doesn't have arms.
As well as getting closer, there is cameras and, I guess, camera drones in the sand.
Yeah, Yorois. Yeah, Yorois dotting the sand.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you ready to head back
with
then?
that, yeah, I'm gonna head back.
Alrighty. We jump to Desi. So Jiyu, you're on your way back from the rest of the party. You're going to visit the Maid Cafe of the town. I'm still trying to remember what the name was. It was something really good. I was very proud of the name. It was
All I know is it's Fight Cafe.
Oh no, it was something like Made in something.
Made in Paradise?
No, Made in Combat, Made in. Yeah, it was something Made in something. But yeah, so you're just gonna head in.
Sure.
Okay, gotcha. Also, did you ask a question? I might have missed you just now.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you head into the restaurant, and you're sat down by a very, very regular-looking front room attendant, and soon enough, a maid of considerable scale approaches you and offers to take your order. Hello there, miss. Are you here for our food or for our other services?
What other services do you have?
She leans down and asks, and she leans down and asks, "Would you like a sample?"
You didn't really tell me what it was.
Would you like a sample?
Sure.
She raises her leg and guillotine kicks the table in front of you. All right, you bitch! And she cocks her muscles, like she cocks her muscles and prepares to fight you.
That's a sample?
Yeah. And she attempts to throw a punch at you. What are you gonna do?
I guess dodge.
Okay. Roll evasion, difficulty 3.
Ooh.
Okay, we could do this again.
Mm-hmm.
So 10d6.
Mm-hmm.
2. The less than or greater than?
Okay. Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay. All right. She attempts to throw a very strong punch at you, enough to send the menus on the other table sort of floating away as you sort of whirl around her fist. What
do you mean by that?
You essentially dodge around her fist, essentially.
Okay.
You do that Ashita no Joe thing where you have your fists at your face and you tumble around to dodge the strike like a boxer. Yeah, that's how I imagined it at least. So
Yeah.
Well, are you going to respond in turn?
I haven't paid for anything yet.
I told you there's a sample. She kind of lowers her fist a little bit.
So you want me to punch you? Was that what?
I mean, we're fight mates.
It's a fight, mate.
A fight maid. You hire us to fight you.
Oh, maid.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
How you return the punch, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, damn. Okay, you know what? She's going to roll melee attack, and then you roll melee attack, and whoever gets the number of successes wins, I guess.
Okay.
So I would say, d6, and I would say, there we are. Okay, go ahead and roll for your melee attack, and the number of successes wins. So this is her roll.
Well, what am I rolling though? Like
Body unarmed combat.
okay.
Oh wow, that was a horrible roll.
Yeah, I know. That's the feel, buddy.
Darl.
You just
Oh,
punch
okay.
fist.
So actually,
Sparks
how
ignite
do you want to
in
describe
between.
this, or do you want me to describe how this goes?
You're the DM, man.
I mean, it's also your character too. But if you're leaving it up to me, then I would say that you do that thing where you throw kind of a haymaker punch, and she realizes your intent, and she launches a punch at you, and your fists impact, and the table that was like shattered next to you, it bisects
Shatters
itself.
another one?
No, it shatters the same table but perpendicularly, so it's in 4 pieces now, just from the pressure that you've created.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Her fist bleeds, and she says, "You're pretty good."
Ugh.
Have you
Same to you.
ever considered being a maid that punches people?
What's a maid?
Well, oh, wait, you don't know what a maid is?
No, I've never seen one.
Oh,
I like your outfit though.
oh, thank you. She kind of pulls a chair out to you and sits in one herself. A maid is somebody who traditionally serves others. It was a concept created by those of the Western nations that are now floating in the air. It's cute. Nowadays, it's more of a symbol of a cute lady that does things for you. Do you know what a butler is?
So you're cute? What's the butler?
It's like a male maid. A person that does things for you.
So they wear the same outfit?
Like this, yeah. You notice though considerably her maid outfit has like a cutout on the stomach to show her like that she has a 6-pack now. Like when she initiated battle with you, it like tore to reveal a 6-pack. It was like a very silly.
Her abs did that?
Yeah.
My god.
Yeah. So we, maids perform services for people and we give fealty to the person that is in charge of them, and we offer, combat maids.
She kind of gives a puzzled look and realizes, oh, that's what I do.
Take an Ike shit. Oh, well, I mean, then perfect. I can't believe this
I'm a
entire
maid?
time. Yeah, I guess you're a maid. So, well, it's crazy. I've
Weird.
never met somebody who's a maid who didn't know they were a maid. Well, would you like to, work with us?
So what do we do here?
I mean, wherever a customer comes in, we serve them. We serve food to them, and if they desire other services, we fight them.
Amazing.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you wanna work for us?
Sure.
Awesome. We'll get you a uniform right away.
Awesome. So is this what cute looks like? I
Yes.
just gestured to her.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's generally considered pretty cute.
So you're cute.
Yes, I'm acute.
Like cute.
She runs into the back door and returns out with a maid uniform in your size. Here.
Oh my god. How'd you do that?
We have backups.
Okay.
Is Jiyu gonna put on the maid outfit?
I guess so.
This is not a development I expect.
Life good.
Life is good. After a bit, the front attendant and the rest of the maid staff, which is about like 3-4 other women, they're watching as you exit the doors from the changing room, and you're in a maid outfit. Actually, would she gave you a few? Would you choose like the cute frilly one, or would you have chosen like the long skirted like traditional looking one?
We need the details.
Yeah. Important distinction.
Her immediate thought was like, which one's good for combat?
Which one's good for combat? It would be the cute frilly one, because it's a shorter skirt.
Oh yes, the combat skirt.
The combat skirt. Okay, then, yeah. After a little bit, you exit wearing a cute frilly maid outfit. You realize, you figure that this is a suit optimized for combat. And all of them like clap like, wow, our newest member looks so cute and fight ready. Are you still wearing your visor goggles on your head?
No, it's gonna be replaced with the brim.
The freaking brim, the headband.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Oh my god. All right.
Am I
Alright.
still in my ponytail? No.
I mean, do you still have your ponytail? I mean, you can.
I don't know. Like, what's the dress code?
I mean, everything other than the maid uniform is up to personalization.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Jiyu,
I want the like the tie to be like more like girly, like wear the maid outfit as well.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
To get stylized.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, all right, Jiyu. Well, you look great. So all you need to do now is a customer comes in, you offer to serve them food, they're gonna point at the menu, and you just tell us what to cook. And then if they ask for your alternative services, you immediately begin fighting them.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to start right now on our lunch shift?
Sure.
All right. Good luck. And they all head back into.
So I have to roll for this.
Like, what do you mean?
So in doing this, would I like increase on my skills,
Oh, which skill?
like etiquette?
Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, like, yeah. Increase your station. Oh, your etiquette by like, what is it right now?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Increase it to 1.
Mhm.
Yeah, increase it to 1. All right. So I assume you begin your workday.
Sure.
Okay, all the girls have headed back in. They've replaced the broken table. You realize in the back room they have many spare tables and chairs. Seems it's
They're
needed
just all
around
folded.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, the first customer is about to come in. Here, you know what? Let me write a list of 6 NPCs, and whoever I'm gonna have you roll a d6, and whoever your roll comes in.
Oh my god.
Oh, can we? Is this the part where we can all come in to like be random, or are you gonna do this?
Oh, actually, okay, yeah. Here. Okay. So, I'll write down some of you guys in the roll as well. Okay. So,
All right.
Yep. And then I need, let's see, 2 more. Oh, and man, who have you guys not seen yet? Let's see. Oh,
How many people are gonna serve? Just one?
what's up?
How many people are gonna serve? Just one?
For now, it'll be just 1. Maybe
Okay.
it depends on how fast. It depends on how fast you go, I guess.
Because Jiyu forgot why she came here in the first place.
Did she have any reason in the first place?
I got from last night.
Oh. What
I
was?
had to fight like a strong person, remember?
Oh yeah.
To find out what love is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She got distracted by the cute maid dress and that she
I
like
mean-
she was a maid.
Jiyu thinks to herself, maybe this is love. Please roll a d6.
3?
Okay. You hear the ding of the doorway to the establishment. Yeet, you are. Oh, Yeet,
No!
please be a random
Yeah.
guy that enters the establishment. And
A random
Okay.
guy?
So you watch as this man dressed in a like finely adorned like attire, obviously like noble in nature, just kind of comes in with like a quill and parchment, and just kind of sits down and looks over. Ah, good day.
Like what this outfit?
Just like noble, rich attire.
Like Chinese or
yeah, like
I-
I would assume it was like a rich kimono, right? Yeet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeet doesn't do Chong.
I'm sorry.
so do I roll for etiquette?
Oh, like to welcome them.
Yeah, like how,
I mean-
how do I fuck this up?
I mean, I'd say you could just welcome them, but if you're trying to be like have etiquette with doing it, yeah, you'd roll.
Because they just told me to serve them, but they didn't teach me how.
No, yeah, they just left it to
I
you.
didn't.
Because they think you're a maid. They think you were a maid when you came here, so just welcome them how you think you would.
Yeah, but they never asked me if I actually worked in the maid cafe.
I mean, they're kind of. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. Up to you.
Because I always said I think I'm a maid.
Well, then, you now think you're a maid too.
Okay.
So how do you welcome him?
I just try to do the exact same way, like she did to me.
Okay, awesome. So the
Good day, sir.
the guy in the front welcomes him in, and he goes to the table where you are.
Okay.
I'll look over. Curious about this menu. What's this special?
Here, let me.
Would you like the special?
Well, I suppose, yeah, I'll take the special.
He didn't say sample.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me see this commercial. Okay. So he took the special.
Yeah.
Apparently, he doesn't know.
Okay.
Because
Don't worry, I have a plan with this character.
Okay.
oh my god.
Okay. Well, yeah. Does he wanted the special? I mean, you have to fight him now.
Okay. Okay. Well, immediately after he says yes, I'm just gonna burn the table right in front of him and like break it.
The fuck? What are you doing?
Look here. You ordered the special, and you're gonna get it. Prepare yourself.
Huh?
And I go like just a fast hitting motion, right hand.
Oh, you're just
I hit the center of his face.
you're just gonna punch him just right in the center of the face.
Well, yeah, that's what happened to
Yeah,
me,
of
so I
course,
realized
of
that
course.
that's how
No,
it goes.
absolutely, yeah. No, I mean, I'm just gonna no, yeah. I don't even have anything to like. I don't think he would even resist in this. You punch him square in the face, and he kind of just flies back into the table behind him. Like you punch him so hard,
and he is
oh, yeah?
he is unconscious, and you see on the parchment it says "Gulp."
Guilt? What?
Guilt.
Oh, guilt?
Gulp. Does he? I want you
This
to.
world's Yelp.
Oh my god! Oh no! Okay, so does I want you to imagine you punch him, and he takes flight for a moment, and in the air
Oh my god.
he turns 180 degrees, and he's sat down in the table behind him now,
Oh my god.
and he's unconscious. And oh yes, of course, Taco. So he's kind of like. He's kind of splayed on the chair behind him, and one of the girls goes up. Hey, Taco.
Holy.
Good to see you, Taco. We're playing Tenra now. It's a chill session so far. Our friend Desi's character has signed up. Our friend Desi's character has accidentally signed up for a fight maid cafe. Okay, so Desi, yeah, so you've punched him across the way. He's sitting at a different table from how hard you've punched him. And he's kind of splayed out on the chair. One of the maids that one of your coworker maids walks up and is like, "Oh gosh, he comes from a food reviewing agency.
Oh.
This is gonna be great. He's gonna love our services."
You give a thumbs up.
She gives you a thumbs up. She like clasps her hands into yours, and she's like hopping very excitedly. You did great. Good job, Jiyu.
Thank you.
At this point, like, he just kind of begins staring, and he just goes, "Oh,
Good way,
5 out
sir.
of 5 stars. Absolutely divine. To be throttled in such a manner. Oh, sweet bliss."
Good. I think he opened a few doors.
Oh my god. The mates are all like hopping up and down the front attendant. He's like, "Yes! I knew this day would come!" And he's like cheering.
Good.
"You don't understand, Jiyu." The man walks up to you. This place has been dying for months now, and we haven't found a break, but now that he's reviewed here, we're gonna be scrambling to find service for customers. Thank you.
Is that the manager?
Yeah, it's the manager. He's like giving you a like almost violent handshake. Like, thank you so much, G.
You're welcome, I guess.
You've inadvertently today caused the success of a dying business.
Hell yeah. I win.
So yeah, just the girls are all crowding around this man as they're, you know, offering him tea, and he's just, I assume, laughing while bleeding out of every orifice in his face.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
Would you like to serve another customer, Jiyu?
Another?
Yes.
Okay.
Please,
Another customer.
Please roll
This is so easy. I could do this all day.
Oh yeah, please roll a d6. Reroll.
Yeet.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Who? Oh crap! Who did I? Oh, okay. There's another ding in you know the sort of the. Actually, no, that would be boring. Let me do. So that would Alrighty. There's a ding ding in the doorway as another customer walks in. Too cool. You handle this one.
Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I got a condition, and I heard you got a prescription.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
So, who wants to treat me? And the guy basically, he's just only has suspenders and like tight leather pants, and wearing kind of like 2-inch geta. Has a really like pronounced black mustache and slicked back black hair.
Okay. Desi, you're serving Freddie Mercury.
You look like you look like the fiery type. I could use you in my blood. Fire, Missy. So, which we serving today?
Yes, please have a seat.
Oh,
Here's the menu.
oh, yes. Ooh, oh. And absolutely, what great service.
How will I serve you today?
I'll take the triple decker.
Is that also the special?
The triple decker on the menu is a 3-layered cheeseburger that has been rumored to kill a man before.
Lay it on me, Toots.
Right away. Let's go to the back where the chef I supposedly is. Right?
Hey, is she new here? She's a hottie.
Oh yeah, she's our
I like her.
she's our star maid today.
She's burning bright.
You head to the back and there's another maid, a very kind of like a very large maid. She looks like in her 50s, very brawny kind of, and she's just like she's cooking like 3 things at once. What is it now, Jiyu? What's the order?
The man in black has asked for the triple decker.
Oh, the triple decker. All right, I'll make it extra greasy for him.
Understood.
Wait, do I know you? Wait, you're that critic guy. I read about you.
Yes, it's me, Gelperson.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's me, Teddy. Yeah.
Oh, Teddy, Big Teddy.
Yeah. A little.
Where's Boogie?
Boogie, he got flown out the nose.
The flume out the nose, man. You hate to hear about that.
that
Well, I
mean?
hope he gets better.
Anyway,
You don't know the
man.
flume up the nose?
Oh no,
I don't think they do.
Is it the
Oh,
manager?
hey man, it does not seem like they do, my friend.
Yeah, I see you got the house special today. How you feeling? Feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, it was absolutely divine.
Yeah, I was in the house for like 3 months, man, since last visit. It was
Oh
great.
boy! Hey,
Yeah.
well,
Totally
that's a
worth it.
satisfying customer.
You see this right here? Didn't need that rib anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, who needs it?
all right.
So,
Oh, and it's at around this point, Jiyu, the large middle-aged maid, that looks very scruffy, has almost some facial hair, hands you a large bowl, a large plate with a triple deck hamburger on it. It is larger than your waist, with a mountain of French fries.
Alright.
She hands it to you, and even though you're very strong, you almost topple from the weight of it.
oh, Teddy's gonna start taking out his blindfold and a white apron and start like wrapping around himself.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? A blindfold?
Okay. Here you go, sir. The triple decker. Extra greasy.
Yes. He kind of like puts his head just where it's hovering just over the plate, and he just waits, anticipating it. Come on, I'm in suspense here.
Oh.
It seems that Teddy
You
is
like me to
waiting
serve
on
you?
you to do something.
Understood. I try to grasp the very large burger
Oh.
and just, I guess, shove it in his mouth. I guess
No!
it's like torture tactics at this point.
So I would like you to, just to see how successful you are, please roll strength unarmed combat.
Oh my god.
The severity of your success will be graded on how high you roll.
The body unarmed.
Yeah, body unarmed combat.
Okay.
So you get 6 successes, it'll be perfect.
Those jalapenos? That's new. Oh, well.
4.
Holy shit, okay.
Oh,
You take the hamburger, and you essentially, the kind of position that you take when you're about to smash someone's face with a pie.
Mm-hmm.
You do that, and you, with as much strength as you can, smash Teddy's face with the hamburger, and although it doesn't feed the entirety of it to him, you pull the hamburger away to reveal a perfect imprint bite mark of his face in it. And he kind of recoils back in a sort of euphoria
lady. That beef, tender, and you're tender-hearted. And he just collapses into the plate with 2 thumbs up.
For 60 whole seconds, Teddy clinically dies before reviving himself.
Oh.
Glad to be of service.
Oh, thank you. He kind of just flicks like some of the food off of his mustache. I'm coming back next week. Oh. Hey, take all my mon toots, and he just throws like a whole satchel of mon into the table.
All right.
Oh. You see what I mean? Yeah. Bring the other reviewers. This place is gonna be wildfire, I tell you that.
Oh my god. Okay, take 5,000 mon. Yeah, go ahead and take like 5. It's not that much. Mon's think of mon like yen. That's the easiest way for me to think about it. Yeah.
Teddy tries to like stand up, and then he like lurches toward the door, but he kind of stumbles over, and they just collapse face first into the face of the food reviewer. Lips touching.
Oh, are we kissing?
Teddy's unconscious.
It seems.
Oh, I wasn't ready for this.
Oh Jesus! It seems.
Oh, we're gonna have to add this to the review.
Oh jeez! It seems to have been a successful day, Jiyu. Please, please add a new fate.
Oh my god.
Fate.
That's weird.
Fight Maid.
Fight Maid.
All right.
What a brilliant place.
Yes. Ginga is truly wonderful. All right. Alrighty. So, we'll for now switch perspectives to Yeet.
Uh-oh.
Chef Blush is sitting across the table from you, and there's a stark silence. There's a stark silence, like you're anticipating something.
Uh-huh.
You both stare at each other in a dark intensity. He pulls out something from his pocket. You can't recognize his silhouette before he yells, "What type of bread is this?"
That's just white bread.
Oh, good. He pulls out a bread and then puts it back in his pocket. What bread was that?
Oh. Give me one more look, please.
No. The way of a baker
fuck
requires
you.
more strength than that.
Well, considering with the speed that you're able to bring it out, and that rough-hewn texture, and that deep ingrained color, it would have to be rye bread.
Ah, yes. You got it. I'm proud of you.
Of course.
He puts his hand on your head and kind of ruffles your hair, and he says, "I can recognize you as a fellow appreciator of the breads. Now let's see if you can bake it."
Oh.
He just brings out, like, out from behind him. You don't know where he got it. He produces just a small stone oven.
Oh.
And he just sets it down in the center of the bar. And he puts general ingredients for bread in front of you. Bake.
Okay. Let's see. So I look down, I'm like, just looking, I'm like, okay. I go ahead and I take 3 cups plain flour. I take 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. I use some rapid rise yeast, specifically a quarter ounce. I use half a teaspoon of salt. I get 1 cup of warm water. Now, I begin mixing everything.
Okay.
Now, I begin pushing the air out, so that way we can have a more consistent bread.
Okay.
He's kneading. All right.
Yes. Now, now the kneading process takes about 10 minutes. Then I take a warm, damp hand towel, like a rag of sorts.
As you're doing this, Chef Blush is like nodding, like contemplatively watching, like, yes, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. As you realize him walking away, and then he's beginning to stand on one of the tables. This is good. This is good.
So then, now I cover this one with that warm rag. Let that sit for 30 minutes. Yeah, because we need to give it time to rise.
Quick! Shinobi's attacking you while you're baking! And he jumps off the table and tries to do a people's elbow on you.
I will fire 6 shots into it.
You don't even dodge. You just try to kill him. Okay. Okay.
You can't stand between me and my bread.
Good! You need to fight for your bread! Okay, please...
That's right.
Please roll ranged. Please roll, what was it? Senses ranged? Senses marksman. Versus... And he's gonna roll body unarmed combat. No, he's gonna roll evasion to dodge.
Alright, all successes.
Oh my freaking god. Okay, so hit agility, so I would say... D6, and then... Okay.
Alright, 3 to 2.
Yeah, 3 to 2. Okay. He attempts to dodge, and a bullet nicks him in his shoulder. And he kind of stumbles in midair to where the elbow fails to make contact with you, and he smashes into the ground. Ugh! Good job, my disciple. He stands up, he flexes his shoulder, and the bullet pops out of it. Good job defending your pastry. Remember, you must always put your heart into your baking. Always remember, it is your family. your loved one.
Oh, you're right. I open my chest. I pull out the heart of Trung.
What the fuck?
Do I add this?
No, no. What is that?
A heart.
I'm not gonna delve into your business, but don't put flesh in your pastries.
Okay, I'll put it back and I just close it.
Kokumi!
Kokumi.
Good to have you. We're playing Tenra. Yeet is currently being trained in the ways of bread making. Feel free to speak in Tenra chat for the channel above. Yeah. But good to have you, Coco. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Yeah, good to have you. Alrighty. So, he says, ah, right. You're waiting for the pastry to rise, aren't you?
Yes.
He says, let's expedite this a little bit. He walks over to the bread with the yeast, currently in the middle of, raising the dough. And he's going to yell, "Work harder!" And he's going to intimidate the yeast into working faster.
Oh my god.
You realize that the bread has gone from slowly rising to having immediately risen to the top where the rag is. He takes the bowl and tosses it into your arms. Continue.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. So now, I take some olive oil and I grease, like, a pan. And I just slide it into the oven.
Alright.
Now we wait.
How long?
How many degrees would you say this oven is?
200 Celsius.
Google.
American points at screen. American.
Okay. 22.37 minutes.
Good. Good. This is a process that we cannot rush. We will wait. He sits in a chair.
We shall.
He sits in a chair and, like, cross-armed, cross-legged, and he waits for a moment. He pulls out a silhouette and then puts it away. What bread was that?
So that right there. That was a barmbrack.
You see, that was a distraction. You thought I was asking about this bread. He pulls out a loaf of bread. I was actually asking about the bread I had placed over there 5 minutes ago, and he points at the bread on the counter.
Oh yeah, that's biscotti.
Ah, good.
That's been sitting there for some time.
Good.
But what is that behind your ear?
Oh.
I reach my hand around, I pull out, and it's it's boule bread.
Okay, take 2 Aki chits, please. Oh my freaking god. Oh, and here's like what the characters look like for those of you listening in. Yeet's character, the one who we're currently focusing on, is the third character. The second one from the right, essentially. I'll post it right now. Good. You're getting better.
Who the fuck drew a mustache on me?
It's been there.
Yeah, it's been there. I think that was me.
How have I not noticed?
I think that was me.
How have I
That was
not
not
noticed?
you. That was
Oh,
not
okay.
you. That was
Okay.
not you.
Okay, gotcha.
I know who did it.
Oh, okay, I see. Alrighty. But yeah. So, I love that bread training is essentially just Nen training right now.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, while we wait for this bread, you want to hear a story? Death Blush?
What is it?
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude.
Oh, banana bread?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah.
My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude.
Yeah, like
And
banana
fucking,
bread?
I waited for some things, and I got some banana bread at work today,
Some
dude.
banana bread? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it, but there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude.
So now
like,
we're gonna switch
fucking
perspectives.
Sucks, dude.
So now we're gonna switch perspectives to Giri.
Oh.
Huh?
Giri is standing outside at a building nearby, leaning against it, kind of allowing Oni to go about his business. When she realizes that a Kekai Kongoki approaches her. She knows, or you know what a Kekai Kongoki is. It's those ones that fight with 3 faces.
Mm-hmm.
You see them around the battlefield. They're made to destroy Yoroi armors. It kind of walks up to you. She realizes that it's wearing the uniform of Hinode, the continent that you're fighting for. So it's on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there. You're a Kongoki too, aren't you?
She just nods.
I see. You're one of those, infiltration type units, the ones that look like women, like humans.
Just kind of gives a shrug.
I see. You're a pretty special Kongoki. You know, what do you think about Kongoki in general?
Thumbs up.
You want to know what I think about us Kongoki?
He gives a nod.
He kind of leans in.
I think we're all rats. All of us. None of us deserve to exist. One day, I'll destroy us all. Every single one of us. No exceptions.
Giri just kind of tilts her head. Jimmy.
We're an anomaly. We shouldn't exist. An accident of nature and of science. We should be gone. We should have never existed in the first place.
Giri just kind of shakes her head at him.
You don't agree with me?
Nods.
His head shifts to his comedic face.
Oh my. On that point, we disagree.
It shifts to his angry face.
And one day, you will be educated like the rest of them.
The face shifts back to the skull face.
Remember my name. The name that will be the end of all Kongoki one day. Duo.
He lifts himself up from the wall and just walks away. That's simply it.
Alright.
By this time, the bread should be done baking. Back to Oni.
Yep. Dude, scratcher in your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude? Hell no. Like, getting paid not a lot of money, dude? For fucking working?
No.
Hell no! I'm fucking working! Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah!
The cutouts are amazing.
Oh, hey, the bread's done.
Yeah. I think it is. Please take like an Aiki check. Eat. Yeah. Wow, that was intense. Okay, let's see how it turned out.
Yeah, let me just slowly unveil my work.
I would like you, Yeet, to please roll. Please roll station strategy for me. With a success of 5.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, shit, that's D20s.
Yeah, D20s.
Pathetic.
You got a natural 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Hold up, I'm not done yet.
okay. You need 2 more successes.
I am pumping all of my bank into this.
Okay. Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think that does it.
Holy
That's 4
shit.
more.
You reached in, like, to grab your bread that you baked. And for a moment, the universe said, it's not good enough. It's not. And it's like, just the doubts of the world, the spirits around you, the 7 spirits of the bread told you to doubt yourself. And in that moment of doubt, you shooed away all of it. And you told yourself, no, this bread is perfect. And you pull out a perfect golden brown loaf. A divine piece of pastry.
Witness me.
Chef blush.
I am.
He takes the bread
Go on.
within his hands, with his bare hands, straight out of the oven. It is like it is searing away his skin, but he's not fazed by it. He simply looks at it, and he looks up to you and he says, "May I?"
Of course. This will be the best bread you've ever had.
He simply takes out a bread knife, and normally he would perform some sort of dazzling move to cut it, but he just cuts it normally, like just bread. And he takes a slice of it, and he eats it, and for a moment, he sees the faraway farms of Hinode. He's lost in a field of wheat and windmills. He falls into a cloud, which turns out to be the white of a slice of bread. It envelopes him like a bed. A single tear falls from his eye. And he looks up to you. Son, you're a baker.
I'm glad.
He hands the bread back to you. That's your child.
I take it. I wrap it in some cloth.
Seems...
Open the compartment in my head. And I store it there.
What? You have a head compartment?
It's no brain.
Oh my freaking god. Okay.
You remember last session's joke?
Oh my god. Fair enough. Alright. Chef Blush stands up. And with that, my work is done. I'm no longer needed. Good luck out there, Oni, and show the world the love of baking.
I shall. Does this resolve my bread enjoyer fate?
It only if you choose to in the next intermission.
Okay.
Yeah. He steps out the door, and he gives you a salute before just jumping off of the mountain into the fog below. He disappears, as fleeting as a puff pastry. Okay.
I have conquered Chef Blush.
Amazing.
Incredible. We go back to
Bless you.
Jinsei. Alright, Jinsei. It's at this point that, what are you doing now?
You didn't get some ideas during like the burning phase of like the pit of the Yoroi scrap.
Mm-hmm.
They're all kind of like when you put your hand through like a big package of styrofoam,
Mm-hmm.
the little pieces, not like the big they're like the like sort of cube shaped.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this is what like the Yoroi parts are pretty much consist of now.
Yeah, like
just
little chunks of metal now. Yeah.
Mulch scrap.
You've mulched the Yorois, yeah.
Jin's going to try to funnel them using just basically I want to like it did before. I want to create like a start to dig around this little area and make it so where I can start using applied physics and force to kind of ball them together.
Oh.
And I want to basically start rubbing my hands together and basically where I can get them almost like glowing white and try to apply some magic in there to help influence the Buddhist magic to help influence some of the application. Oh, hello advertisement. How are you?
So what you're trying to do is just to form all the melted down Yoroi parts into a ball?
Yeah. A big Yoroi-sized ball.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sure. Then give me... that's definitely going to take some finessing. So, do give me a body unarmed combat with 6 successes.
Can I use my Yoroi bonus now?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it earlier.
Okay, sure.
Alright. Yeah, it tracks. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 successes.
Holy shit. Okay. Just with just this finessing, this manipulation of the heat levels and just an almost dance that you form with molten metal, you are able to form the melted down Yoroi scraps into a just large clumped ball. It's not a perfect ball. It's not like a perfect sphere without imperfections, but it is a veritable ball of metal.
Yo ball. I'm gonna try to like push it, see if it rolls pretty okay.
It rolls all right.
All right. Well, what do you think, Bavan? Think we're good here?
The ghostly soldier stands next to you. What is that, Jinsei?
Oh, I thought of a new game to play.
What would that be?
Wall versus wall. Ball in the middle. I think it'll be fun.
I don't know if the wall would want to play ball with you. It's kind of
I do.
Adversary.
I mean, that's the point. Anyway, so, Game Master, is it possible for to kind of he's a spirit now, and spirits can kind of like go into he can't be physically moved, right? Unless it's like pushed into a mirror, right?
Oh, Bavan? Like, if you're asking if he can be moved from the battlefield?
Yeah.
He's sort of anchored to this specific battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So some changes, which I was going to bring you along, but how about this? I'll bring you some good news back. And is there any memento or something you want back here that will signify that things are as they should be?
He looks
or
up.
Do you want me to find you a spare mirror?
He looks up to you. Simply the words that the war is over.
Fair enough. I think I can administer that.
Good luck to you, Jinsei.
What should I say to your family if I ever come across them?
If you come across my family or any family of any one of these soldiers who've fallen, tell them that we fought for them and to not be sad for our falling.
You got it. See you in a bit. And I'll start kind of like rolling the ball back in the direction of kind of like the staging ground or the town I was at previously.
Gotcha. Good luck at the ball game, Jinsei.
Oh, it's gonna be a slam dunk.
I don't know what that means. As he fades into the distance behind you. Alright, you're just gonna head back to Ginga?
Yep,
Alrighty.
with a big old ball.
Alrighty. Boling, are you heading back to town as well?
Yes, I
okay.
would.
Okay, got you. Are you going to report your findings to the lieutenants, or are you just going straight back to town?
I will report it to Cole.
Alrighty. 5 million.
And maybe General Fu, because I'd rather have someone competent to do it too. I'd rather say it to Cole and then somebody who would actually relay the information correctly.
Okay, fair enough. Funny enough, as you're used to, Fu and Cole are with each other again. Fu is in the middle of saying, Cole, I'm telling you, I don't think you can count every grain of sand in the desert. It's gonna, boss, come on, just hold on, I'm getting somewhere, okay? 557 billion 487 million 583,167. 5 billion. Oh, Boling, hey! He stands up and drops all the sand in his hands. Oh, darn it. Gonna have to start over.
Hey Cole, what's up?
Hey, counting sand.
I was still doing that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I just came back from scouting the wall.
Oh, how did that go? Did you get caught? Did you die?
No and no.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried for a sec.
Don't worry, it's fine. So far the wall is 5 kilometers tall, very wide, very wide. No appendages besides it being a wall. It seems to have an exhaust behind it, and there's multiple air-type Yorois around, as well as some Yorois dotting the sand closer to the villages.
I see. Cole puts his hands together. Is it our enemy? Fu, in this moment,
Yes.
kind of just clasps his face into his hands. Thank you, Boling. Genuinely, thank you very much. This is actually very helpful information. We had yet to parse its size or what sort of defenses were around it. We really appreciate that. You didn't have to, even. We can...
Don't worry, it's fine.
Would you like extra payment for this?
I'm really...
This is something worth paying for.
It would be very welcomed.
All right. He hands you a sack. 5,000 mon.
Damn.
Yeah.
The last time we were paid, all I got was like 600. Now it's 5,000.
I'm kind of
$50?
juggling the worth. I'm kind of juggling the worth of mon right now. I don't know if it should be dollars or yen. All right.
$6.
Basically, I had like 600 mon and 8 pieces of silver.
Yeah. Just we'll keep it arbitrary for now.
Okay.
We'll just say you all have a comfortable amount of mon. Okay.
Zimbabwe money.
Oh my freaking god. 5 billion mon. You can buy lunch.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Okay, but well, thank you very much. You know, if you could, us lieutenants are gonna meet back up at Dobotsumori to talk about some of the orders that were issued. If you're okay with that, if you could tell the rest of your party.
Yeah, that's fine. At this point, I have the keys to Dobotsumori, so yeah, it should be fine.
All right. Well, make sure people call you like master. It's traditional for a bar.
Yeah. Foolish decided to give me the keys while he's with the wall.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, more on that later. Get some good rest tonight, and we'll see you later this evening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Will do.
Bye, Boling.
See ya, Cole. See ya, Fu.
later. Welcome back, Desi. Jinsei and Boling are coming back to Botsumori.
Okay.
Okay. Actually,
I'm still doing my ship.
perfect timing. Are you? I would say that you're finishing.
I guess
You're towards the end of it now. You're towards the end of it. The last customer of the day comes in. Jeremy, take this random customer.
Oh my god.
Fine. He comes. You know what? He comes in a yukata.
Okay.
He just shows up with the wooden shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Has his hair done with has his hair done in a bun, basically.
Yeah.
And walks in just going,
Man bun.
"What is this fine establishment? What is made in?"
Redacted.
Yeah, made in blank for now.
Yeah.
What is this made in redacted?
I did it. Okay. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Hello. It seems like is this place to service people?
Yes, we're a maid cafe. Please take a seat.
All right.
Sarah gesture into a helping table.
Okay.
Here's your menu.
Is there a menu?
Yeah. What will be serving you today?
I think I'll take the special with some samples.
Oh, you would like the sample?
Yes.
Oh no.
As he says yes, I pull out Riveria from out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Wait, what
And
are
I
you
sort of
doing?
make it just crunch up the table and like burn it. Listen here, you son of a bitch! This is what you're gonna get!
Ah!
And I go for the punch. Right,
Am I the food? Am I going to be flambéed?
Oh my god. So yeah, going for the kill. I mean, the punch.
I get shit, does he? Okay, you're just gonna straight up punch him?
Yeah, that's a sample.
Okay, go for it. Roll unarmed combat. Yeah.
Okay.
Success of 2. Oh, good
4.
heavens. Okay. Jeremy, do you want to describe how he's affected by the punch, or do you want to leave it to me?
Can I ask, how are you going to hit them?
Oh yeah, where? Like.
It's always in the face.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna punch you in the punch him in the face.
Yeah.
He flies back, smacking into 2 tables and then into the wall.
He as though you skipped a rock on a lake.
Yeah.
Just boom.
He's going to land, and his head will tap against the trigger of an ice cream machine, and it's gonna just leave ice cream like twirled on his head in a perfect twirl.
What is this establishment? He starts getting up. He starts getting up. The twirl just basically turns into a pompadour. What happened here?
Oh my god. The button moved? What?
No, the ice cream, it fell over and formed a pompadour.
Ice cream. Oh.
I said that he fell into an ice cream machine that began twirling in his head. His like,
Oh my god.
yeah. So yeah, he's getting up. He's obviously very confused, and he's just approaching you, asking why you did that.
I sort of hold her over like a baby in my arms. Like, oh, this is a fight made cafe. And that was a sample for the special.
Okay. Made in redacted is just made in fighting. Okay.
Would you like another?
Do I fight back?
Yes. You're fight mates after all.
Okay. He's gonna try and punch back.
He it feels as though a noodle has slapped your clavicle. Jiyu. Huh?
He doesn't know what to do after this, but then she just hits back.
Okay, you're just gonna hit him again?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you gonna hit him?
I want to knock the wind out of him, so I'm just gonna go for a gut punch.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I want it to be like multiple hits.
Oh my god!
Like in succession.
Oh my god, okay, roll unarmed combat, successive, 3.
3.
Oh, nice, okay. Do.
3 hits.
You punch him in the stomach 3 times, the pompadour flies off.
When he punches, he feels his hand sizzle, he rears back, and then gets 3 punches.
As the ice cream's like in the air, Ruby's just gonna try like jump up and like eat it.
Oh my god. Just eat the ice cream in it.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Oh my god, Cook! But yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, you just jump in the air, you just eat the ice cream, and he just... The guy's just tumbling over himself. He feels like he's near death.
No. He tumbles around, he tumbles over a table, and then lands on his 2 feet unconscious, standing still.
Amazing.
Standing still over, like, basically, over the table. Then he fell over, rolled over, and now he's standing on his 2 feet unconscious, looking at the table.
Oh my god. Okay, please again, Eki shit. Jeremy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, he's kind of just standing there. He's completely passed out, but he's I mean, you served him.
Yeah.
Yeah, another.
So, we'll give us a special.
The last words out of his mouth is 4.5 stars.
Huh. Thank you for your patronage.
You've become the star maid of Fight Cafe.
Hell yeah. I win again.
You don't know this yet, but for decades to come, people will arrive at this place asking specifically for you. And when they realize that you're not there at the moment, they simply ask about your story.
Oh my story. Amazing.
For now, though, it's the end of the shift. It's becoming nighttime. Boss man.
I think I have a small glimpse of what love is. A fight Maid Cafe.
Bossman approaches you, puts his hand on your shoulder. He wipes a tear from his eye. Jiyu, you're always welcome back here. I implore you, I beg you to return here one day.
Thank you. I surely will.
And he bows to you as he signals the end of the shift, and all the maids begin changing back into casual clothing and walking out. It has been a nice day at Maid Cafe, but it seems it's time to return to Botsumori.
Yeah.
Alright.
I love this session so much.
I'm glad. Oh.
I'm winning.
I love Maiden Redacted.
Maiden Redacted. Okay. I assume with this, everyone is gathered at Botsumori again?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And to Cool and Jeremy, I assume Jinsei, Boling are back as well. By this time in the evening, it's about 8 p.m.
Hamster.
Yeah, sure. Well, I hope.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Got you. I'd say that everyone's gathered there. The twin indexers are also there. Momo and Karen. And everyone's just sort of sitting around, having drinks and speaking casually. Welcome back. It is around a point in the night, maybe 8:30 to 9, when the 4 lieutenants that you're all familiar with walk in and get themselves some drinks. I assume you serve them, Boling.
Yes.
Alrighty. Thanks, Master. Says Ashuri as she drinks an entire jug of beer just in one gulp.
Yeah. There's 2 other clones helping me.
Oh my god, shadow clones. Amazing.
Yeah, just the shadow clones.
Dude. Okay. Hell yes, Desi. Okay, but everyone's gathered around, and Ashuri stands up after taking a swig. All right, everyone. I hope you all have been having a nice break. Oh, actually, real quick. To cool Jinsei at this point, would he have? I would assume he went and got his upgrade from the mechanics.
Do you want to have Magnolia do that now, or is it going to take time?
I would say you can get in the morning. If you're okay with that.
Okay. He'll just stop by, see how it's going, check on the parameters, and just, well, you're doing pretty good. So I'll see you in the morning.
Magnolia scratches her head again with a wrench. Yeah, we should be done probably around midnight if you want to pick it up then.
Hey, can you do me a solid? Would you be able to make this a little more solid? He kind of like rolls the giant Yoroi ball.
Oh my gosh.
It's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
I need to be able to have it withstand me.
Oh, okay. We'll just condense it down for you. It might be a little smaller by the time you come back, if that's all right.
That's fine. Density, the better.
All right. Okay. All right, boys. Secondary objective. And the guy's like, ugh. As some more guys come out and begin hammering away at it. And she's like, hey, put your back into it. As she yells out to them. All right.
Hey, thanks again.
Of course.
I actually put my right hand out to all the mechanics that are helping. Just kind of like wiggle my fingers if to signify like taking. They wanted to reciprocate.
It seems a bunch of the mechanics have returned from the forward base and stuff. Magnolia and about, I would say, 4 men and 3 women in orange jumpsuits come up to you and touch your hand, and they all look up to you.
Do they have strange-looking black masks?
Each of them has a sort of like a blowtorch mask. Yeah.
Okay, so they don't look like this.
Oh my god. No. Don't do it. No! 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 Squat up, it is time. But yeah. So they all give you thumbs up. And I assume you're on your way back to Ginga to meet up with your party.
Thanks again, squatties.
And they all go, yep, yeah, yep. See you later, Jinsei.
I think you guys made quota with Magnolia. Walks off.
Back to town, and now the lieutenants have come, and Ashuri's taking a swig of beer. All right, guys, and just Jinsei, you're standing outside of the bar, and you're sort of looking in through that window that that Foolish opened, kind of.
Appearing.
And I have informed the rest of the party about my findings.
All right, awesome. So everyone, you're updated by Boling what he's found out about the wall, your final objective in the war. It's large, about 5 kilometers tall, which is absurd. It is wide, has many weapons. It is guarded by airtight Yorois, and it might have exhaust vents towards the bottom. And patrolling dune striders in the sand that might be keeping you from getting to it.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty easy.
What about the top?
Boling, you don't recount seeing much detail about the very top of the Yoroi. It was partially blocked out by cloud cover.
Too many clouds. Too high up.
That's good enough.
You all settled down. Oh, yeah?
Did you, see him? Was he out there?
He might be. but I haven't. I didn't. It was too far away. I can only get so close before they had the Yorois in the sand.
So Ashuri stands up and she says, "Alright everyone, I hope you all have been resting well these past day. We have some new leads, and possibly a new mission. This time, we lieutenants will be accompanying you if you choose to go in the next day. We have learned where Foolish is, the final of the 3 aces that we must circumvent in order to get to the wall. He is conveniently guarding our objective that's keeping us from the wall, the central turret radio tower in the middle of the desert. The central radio tower is taking response signals from the detection units and allowing them to pinpoint the locations of our aircraft. This allows the anti-air cannons to fire down any aircraft that we send into the desert. If we can get to that central tower, defeat Foolish, and take that tower down, we can move into the desert with little difficulty."
Question.
Yes, Jinsei?
Could any of your saboteurs potentially alter the targeting diagnostics to have them aim at the wall?
At the wall? That's a good question.
Pepper it.
I would say that the anti-air targeting system is controlled by humans. It is something protected by codes that only those soldiers know. I think the secret will die with them. I don't think they would tell them to anyone. Most likely, with how the communication...
Is that an assumption or a certainty?
A near certainty. And even then, as risky as it is, we're not sure if the anti-air cannons would even reach the wall, let alone do damage. Our plan for the wall...
Would it be able to get rid of the Yorois in the sky around the wall?
Now that's a good question. If we can come under control of the tower itself, we might be able to lure the air-type Yorois and take them down using their own cannons. For now, though...
I would also like to tell them about the radio towers I saw in, like, the third city where all the military people were into gambling with Russian roulettes.
Yep, that's exactly it. Those were the miniature towers that were projecting the coordinates to the anti-air cannons. They all connect back to the central tower.
I wish you guys would have told me that sooner. I would have took them down while I was there.
That would have raised a little bit too much alarm amongst the Yorois. If you took down the miniature towers, then the Yorois would have been attracted to your location and most likely attack you.
I would have still gotten away.
Fair enough. But then you would have not gotten the information that you attained for us. So here's the plan.
And I got the information when I was there.
Fair enough. Here's the plan, though. We, as a small group, are going to venture into the desert. We might use a low-to-ground aircraft to do so. We will drop right next to the tower, hopefully dodging any fire or infantry that are going to keep us. And we're going to have to take control or destroy it, depending on how the mission goes. Foolish will most likely be protecting it, and that is the greatest danger so far. Now the question is, this is an objective that we can wait on for a little bit, as time is a bit of a flexibility here. We can go as soon as tomorrow, or as late as 2 days from now. What do you want to do?
Awesome. Look at that. That's awesome.
That looks really awesome, Taco.
Oh my god.
Holy
So
shit.
sorry.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The power of incredibly fast tracing and then having to fucking draw a whole character.
That is
Character
hold on.
over Jogo.
Let me hold on. Let me display capture this. That is insane, Taco. That is so good. That is really good.
I am. You don't understand. I am so complimented. Dude,
I had no clue. I didn't want to ask how the baker looked like, so I just drew like what I thought would look like a cool ass baker, like a badass guy.
He's essentially this, but black.
Okay. And then I remember hearing that he got shot, and then he was fucking burning. So I just added those additions into it.
Taco, thank you. Oh my
Taco,
god,
my goat.
That's incredible, Taco. Thank you so much, dude. That I am genuinely honored. Thank you so much. Holy shit.
Dude, this was legit like the first thing that popped into my head when I heard that shit happening, and I immediately just grabbed the reference thing and I just started
Dude.
I just started working.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good session. This is a very good session. Okay, back to it. Oh, for visual stimulus, the one who's giving the brief. Let me post the people giving the briefing. Ashuri is the one briefing them. She's the second one in the image. Second from the left. Alright, everyone. So, the big question is, would you prefer to perform this operation sooner or later? Out of character, as a DM, whatever you guys decide to do, if you want to perform the operation sooner, that will mean we will attempt to do the boss fight this session. Because it is a pretty quick thing. I'm sure we could do it.
Boss fight?
Yes.
You think there's gonna be a boss fight?
With Foolish? Okay. I mean, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, so for all intents and purposes, it's up to you guys if you want to attempt to go and fight down Foolish the next day during this session, or in 2 or 3 days next session. What will it be? Also, the music ended, so I'm gonna have to play it on my end.
Alright.
I say option C, in between.
I don't know what that means to Cole.
A day and a half.
We do it before the 2 to 3 days, but longer than going straight to the combat session.
Wait, what happened?
Like,
Next session.
Obviously, they think that the briefing's over. So.
Well, it's not. But okay. So Desi, essentially, the Ashuri is asking if you would prefer to go attempt to fight Foolish tomorrow, which would be this session, or in 2 to 3 days, which would be next session.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you guys, the players, to figure if you'd want to fight him sooner or later. And Takul is offering the possibility.
I'm on the fence.
On the fence? Okay. Yeet, how about you?
I'd like to cook up a plan with the crew before I say anything.
Alrighty. Well, Boling.
I think I'm on the fence as well.
Alrighty.
I could do either or.
Okay. Ashuri sits down in a chair and looks over to Jinsei out the window. Jinsei, you look like your usual brooding self. Do you have anything in mind?
Brooding? Huh. No, I just want to end this, but on terms that we control.
And how would we do that, Jinsei?
Anyway, well, why don't we just skip the desert and go straight to the tower?
Straight to the tower?
Or at least one of us.
The tower is... The
wall.
Oh, the wall. I am pretty
Distract
sure...
them. Make them think that the defenses were penetrated and think there's a saboteur group already inside, causing mayhem. Might give you a bit of a advantage with the distraction that maybe Foolish gets drawn out, thinking, well, they found another way in. It might give our infiltration group maybe a bit of an edge when they're thrown off guard.
And could I ask what would be fast enough to circumvent every single anti-air cannon and air Yoroi and ground fire all the way to the wall, one of the most highly defended points in the entire war?
Oh, Jin's gonna kind of like sit down and open up the chest, basically the hatch to the basically the cockpit of the Yoroi, and kind of points to the mirror. With this,
And how would that achieve that?
well, it's kind of weird. So, some of my spiritual energies they haven't really diminished. So I was thinking of incorporating them with some of the power output of this Yoroi, and basically making a light streamline, or reflecting myself there.
She puts her chin into her fingers. Would we be able to do a test run? You teleport near the wall's feet and then teleport back?
Sure.
Would you teleport somebody with you?
Don't know if that's safe on the trial run. I am a someone. Don't need to jeopardize other someones.
How do you know if it's a
Let's
one-way trip?
try something. Good. Nico goes in the back, picks up an apple, and just goes, "Can we try this first?"
Could we try it in the morning? Maybe.
Yes.
At dawn. Maybe
Okay.
it'll be a little harder for them to gauge forces that might be approaching. Jinsei is kind of like gesturing to the lieutenants. If you could have a force on standby in conjunction with this trial run, basically, if you see fire in the distance or some form of commotion, that'll be your signal. I mean, I might blow up. That'll be your signal. Might give a...
Assuming they take you down right after you teleport there, they would just be ready for us. It's a
Not
continent
necessarily.
away.
Not necessarily. What if they'll still be on guard, not knowing if more showed up?
That would be even
How
worse.
would they know?
Then we'd be fighting an enemy on guard.
Well, on guard over there, but not for those operating towers in the desert.
I don't know about this, Jinsei.
Give me a coin. Oh, one of those Inode coins. Yeah, right there.
She flicks you Amon with her thumb.
Heads, we go crazy and try something new. Tails, we go your way.
I'd say I'll give you your chance tomorrow.
Fair enough.
But if it doesn't work out, or if there's any hole that prevents it from happening, we'll have to do it the way that we planned.
I'm all aboard.
It's hard to hinge an entire military strategy on an ability that we've never seen before.
Well, let's try it now. See that mountain peak over there?
She looks out the window, the neighboring peak of Umbrella Mountain. Yes?
I'll be right back.
Before you try this, can I give you something to bring just in case?
Sure, what you got?
I'm going to make a shadowless replication clone and just have them basically stand with them.
Okay.
Just to see if they can teleport another person.
Alright.
It's a clone, so it won't do anything else, and it's just like a replica of me, so it should work.
Alright. I assume you take it in your hand, Jinsei?
I take what I can in my hand.
Alrighty. Alright. So. Alrighty. Okay. So, you're going to attempt to use Leap Mirror.
Leap mirror.
Okay.
Machina.
The mountain away. This is an interface check?
Yes.
Okay. That will be a spirit interface roll with a difficulty of, it would have originally been 4, but now that you have the shadow clone, it will be a difficulty of 5.
Oh boy. Here we go. Luckily we're doing this in the middle of the night. Okay. Spirit interface, right?
Yes.
Okie doke. That's a success!
7
Nice.
successes.
So basically, what's going to happen, Jin's going to pull out Reflection of, and for the first time you'll see it kind of like, it's a solid piece of like what looks like glass and, like crystal and semi-transparent, but has like the glimmer of like polished pearlescent white at the corners. Jin's basically going to use some of his Buddhist energy and start separating the seam and unfurl it like a giant scroll. And it would be about similar to, in dimensions, to the initial time where he used a perfect copy of himself and made a really large tapestry on the ground. Enough to at least have a large object kind of backgrounded by its shape. Jin's simply at this point going to punch the corners and implant 4 signets of Buddhist energy to stabilize the corners, and then he's going to open up his hatch, and in doing so, the scroll, what kind of holds the mirror in place, the portions of his body, like where its connected scrolls will in the tapestry will try to like push it outward until it kind of focuses on the mirror, and then it's going to just basically shine a bead of light, and then the mirror is going to just glow like an opulent blue, and then Jin gets sucked into the bead, into the scroll mirror. It furls back and vanishes.
All right.
Where am I, neutral?
Jin, your vision goes black, and you materialize on the sister mountain peak of Umbrella Mountain. You look behind you, and you can still see the lights emanating from Ginga. While in this short period of blackness, you felt the presence of something that should be avoided, and you successfully evaded it this time. You have stepped out and are on the sister peak.
I will remotely share my senses with my clone, so I'm able to see and hear and also speak through the clone. Looks like we made it on the other side.
Jinsei?
I guess you can just, is that what I think? Oh, that looks like it. The name of the town was called what, neutral?
Ginga.
I think that's Ginga. I think that light kind of is where they're all staying at. Yeah, Shadow Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Don't worry. This is Nico. I'm sharing my senses with my clone. I'm already letting them know.
So you can we can talk through these too. Oh, that's neat.
That's really
They're
cool.
very useful, but this one is closer to the real thing, so I will feel damage. I will be hurt if this one dies, but not much.
Why would I do that?
No, this is merely just a test.
Okay. Well, we're still intact, and you're still flickery.
Yeah.
Does it hurt if I pinch your little shadow, flare-ness?
No, it shouldn't. As long as
Jin tries to take like his index and thumb on his right hand and tries to like see if he can grab some of the apparating shadow aura off of him.
It hurts.
How? How do I feel this? It's like, this is just a clone. If it dies, I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah.
I think it has, like, 5 vitality.
Yeah. So, Jinsei, now that you're on the sister mountain of Ginga, are you going to teleport back? I mean, the sister mountain of Umbrella Mountain. Would you like to teleport back then?
Sure.
Give me another roll. Same success rate. It was 5.
So it's kind of a little strange. You listen, Boling.
Yeah.
The more people that come with me, the more unstable it gets.
Fair. It was a little tingly on the way in.
So, if you extinguished yourself now, would you be okay?
Yeah, I will.
All right. Well, let me set you down, and I'll do a return trip.
Alright. And I will just undo the clone, so it just basically turns into smoke and it just disappears.
Sick.
Okay. All right, neutral.
Okay, give me the same roll, 4 successes. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay.
That's yeah.
You enter this familiar blackness, and you realize it's a blackness filled with reflections. It's as though you're in a ball made of mirrors. You once again feel that presence in a reflection, a chain that has recently been broken. It tries to sense you, but you avoid it. You jump out at the other side. Next to Dobotsu Momo again.
Barely just made it.
Mm-hmm.
Only had 4 there.
That's a little close for comfort, but yeah, it works.
Welcome back.
Wow.
So,
Shuri is incredibly impressed looking up at you. Great job, Jinsei. Do you do that without any downsides?
Downside is downside is I don't understand the downside. Meaning something feels like something's chasing me, coming after me. Every time I feel my spirit, my energies get low. It happened during the fight with
Tachi.
well, yeah, Taichi.
Interesting. Well, come the morning, we can see if we can land you near the foot of the wall, I guess. That's an insane ability. So what was your plan upon teleporting to the wall? Are you going to bring your party there? Are you going to go there and then come back?
Good, but if I mess up, that's a lot of people. I don't know if they're going to make it back. I was just hoping I could be a distraction and, make it easier your side and maybe cause some damage. I mean, if the wall's being attacked by who knows what kind of strange machina, I'm pretty fairly certain that everybody on the front line is going to have their eyes on the back of their heads.
I'm not trying to discount.
And I might find a way inside.
I'm not trying to discount your abilities, Jinsei, but I feel as though a single person, even if they were to teleport to the enemy's back lines, it would not be enough to stray every enemy's eyes away from the front lines. I don't want you to go risking your life for an operation with little success that is only a diversion.
You can always come back. Enough to throw them off guard.
Okay. We'll try
How
in the morning.
How fast would you need to be to dodge all of the, I guess, artillery?
Faster than the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a
would
good.
be
As Jiyu said, most likely faster than the wind. I would guess something around 80 kilometers per hour. just a grade faster than our air-type units.
Yeah,
I can
I'm not
go
that
up.
fast.
I can go up to 84 kilometers an hour.
Ah, so you just barely make it.
That's impressive.
I mean, during that time that Jinsei is around there, I could move immediately and take out the small towers.
She sits down and looks at you all. You all are really avoiding fighting foolish, aren't you?
We wanted to avoid the others too. Didn't have a
Yeah.
choice.
Usually they come looking for us.
You're not really giving us a choice. So, I'm offering you a choice. With our own craft. You want an end to the war, but you keep refraining to saying how to avoid the body count.
That's to you a mercenary. It's such an easy question. It's
Mercenary?
not that
That's what
simple.
you call me. I
You're
never
a
called
mercenary.
myself a mercenary.
But you.
But you are.
The other me accepted this. I'm just playing along. I have all my senses. At least I think I do.
So, you're not accepting the consequences for your past actions? It was still you.
But you keep calling me a mercenary. You think I want to stay like this? You want to think I want you all to be like this? What are you going to do when the war ends? You going to keep being a lieutenant?
No, we're fighting so we can end the war. And she smashes the table
Okay.
under her, and the wood kind of snaps at her palms. And who are you to accuse me of wanting to prolong it? Of course I think every single day about the bodies that this war causes. Don't you accuse me for prolonging it. I am simply trying to use strategies that would provide safety for you. Safety for our men.
And us.
Tomorrow, we will try your strategy. If it does not work out, if it is too risky, then we will have to go with the strategy that we subscribed to. Now, if there's no other interruptions, I will also present the strategy that we are proposing to take down the wall once the anti-air cannons are down. Are you alright with that?
Yes.
Jiyu, Jinsei, and Oni?
Yeah, go on.
Jiyu and Jinsei? She's waiting for...
Wait, what are you asking?
She's asking if you're ready to hear the rest of the strategy to take down the wall now.
Yeah, go ahead.
She looks at you, Jinsei.
My vote never mattered.
She breathes out. Okay. If the anti-air cannons are defeated, if we end up fighting foolish, having to fight foolish, then we have two strategies that we can employ. We will send, our first strategy is to send in soldiers in an incredibly fast craft that can dodge the air-type Yoroi. It cannot dodge the anti-aircraft, but it is quick enough to just barely get past the Yorois. We will quickly go in and insert ourselves at the feet of the wall. This is at the risk of being shot down by the wall itself, and the risk of the underside of the wall having defenses as well. It is a risky plan. The other attempted strategy is to employ use of one of the two oceans, to our left and to our right, to our east and west. The oceans of Jurago and Doragi are currently home to gargantuan monsters that are incredibly territorial. If we are able to insert there at the coast and lure the wall towards the water, it may anger one of the creatures and have it attack the wall itself.
Did someone fail to mention that the wall moves?
It's a Yoroi. Why wouldn't it? I thought this was obvious.
No, it's not. I'm not used to thinking that a large obelisk is suddenly gonna move itself
Wait.
in any direction.
If it moves, Is it above the sand or underneath it?
That's something that we have yet to figure out. We have not been able to see its feet over the horizon. And Jinsei, yes, it is a Yoroi armada. It is built as a Yoroi. If it was simply an unmoving wall, then it would not need to be powered by Oni hearts. It would just be a wall with guns on it. Its ability to move makes it a Yoroi. Those are our proposed strategies. But for now, tomorrow morning, we will see if Jinsei's plan works.
Kinda hoping it doesn't now.
Why not?
I don't know. It seems to already be in the consensus that it's suicidal, so...
It
yeah.
is
Why
suicidal,
bother?
Jinsei. It is suicidal. What are you talking about? You are teleporting yourself into enemy territory. It is suicidal.
And? Why should you care?
Because we're responsible for you. We hired you. We don't want
Where
you to
were
die.
you? Where were you who needed to give those who fell in the first battle their send-offs? I went back there, and not a damn priest or monk was sending them their farewells. You go back there.
Because
You
I'm
go
fighting.
look.
I'm still fighting. You think you know everything, Jinsei.
Fight for the dead too. No, I don't.
I'm going
But
back
I
to my
can't
tent.
forsake.
What was those last words though, Jinsei? She's walking out as you're saying it. What were you gonna say?
I'm grabbing her.
You grab her arm with your large Yoroi hand. She looks up at you. What is it?
You want to see?
See what?
The graves.
You assume that I don't visit them. You assume that I don't go back there and apologize to them myself. Every day, I have been entering my Yoroi and fighting in a different front of this war. And every time that I have some breathing room from the fighting, from the tacticianing, I return. And I pray. I am not some heartless soldier monster that you think I am. It is just not easy, Jinsei. Now prepare that strategy. I'll be back tomorrow morning.
I let her arm go.
She takes it back, and you can tell she's clearly kind of rattled by your words, even if she's trying to hide it. And she walks away as her mechanical legs that she lost are whirring in the dirt. Fu and Cole stand up and go, well, guess this is our cue to leave too. And Cole goes, yeah, I think, yeah, yeah. He gets up and Fu, walks out. And as they're walking away, Cole, you hear in the faint distance, Cole leans over, and he goes to Fu. Do you think he really meant that? And Fu's like, don't think about it. And Seo stands up as well, and just nods to you all and waves, and heads away as well herself. You are all alone in the bar again, with the indexers.
I think that went well. So Jinsei, you really gonna go through with that plan, Jinsei?
I don't see anything else besides her plan.
I commend your sacrifice.
I do. But, I think I'm gonna call it here for now, so, I'm just going on a walk, so I'll be back later. And, Oni gets up and just kind of motions for Giri, and they exit the building.
Are you leaving?
going for a walk, he says. Alright. The rest of the party, what do you do? It has come to be about 10, 11 at night. What's up?
I'm still gonna run the bar.
Okay. Jiyu?
We're leaving tomorrow to destroy the tower or the signal?
Tentatively, the plan is early in the morning tomorrow. Jinsei will perform his plan.
Martyr, yeah.
In order to see if he can successfully distract and alert the soldiers of Nishibotsu to his location. If it is successful,
Swiss cheese after that.
well, you don't know that. If the plan is successful, then Hinode will be able to send in their forces to attempt to attack the, well, I guess the tower, and then the wall itself. Even if the distraction does work, the tower would still be active. So they would, it would be a good distraction. It would be a good distraction to, oh shit, okay. But yeah, it would be a good distraction to rattle them if, assuming he lasts long enough to gather troops there. But other than that, it's an unsure plan. So what are you gonna do, Jiyu?
If we're not doing the previous plan,
right now
tomorrow seems like hell. So I'm gonna go see the mountain spirit one last time.
Okay.
And tell her about what I have found out.
Okay.
About love.
Jinsei, what are you gonna do?
Gonna look at the mountain.
Okay.
Think how far it was versus how far I have to go.
The continent way.
So we'll start with Jinsei. Momo and Karen.
Nah, no thanks.
Really? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, Jiyu. You're going to head to the forest shrine. You see the same kami of the mountainside that you're used to seeing. Oh, hello there, Jiyu. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
How have you been? She is looking healthier, even more so than before.
You're looking very well.
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing my best. The war seems to be raging on, I hear.
Yes.
I hear the whispers of the other world, the desert kami. Their voices echo in the wind. They're nervous.
Yes, we're set off next morning. Feels like it's going to be a long battle. Or a very short one.
I hope that peace can be found, as vague as a statement as it is.
Never known peace. But if these soldiers truly want to strive for it, I'll help to see it through, I suppose.
Thank you. You're becoming like a true kami. Somebody worth worshipping, in my opinion. I know death is an abstract concept, especially to us kami. But don't die, please.
Oh. I like our conversations.
I like them too. How has your seeking of love been going?
It's a little worrying, but I think I get the concept of it. I wore a maid outfit.
A maid?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with
sort
the
of
concept.
like us. Yes, they serve people
Surf
in this cafe.
Huh.
Yeah. Sort of like what we do.
Hmm.
And I get to punch people.
Really? Now, I don't think that's something Kami normally do.
Well, they ask for it.
I guess Kami do give
And
people
they
what
love
people
it.
ask for, and they do love us for it.
Yeah.
I guess maids are like Kami. Aikichit.
You should try it sometime.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will. Thank you, Jiyu. She gives you a little hug, and of course, inches away when she realizes she's being seared by your skin.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness. That's smarts. Well, thank you for always visiting me, Jiyu.
No problem. I like you.
I like you too, Jiyu. She gives you a bow. And,
I bow back.
and she sits there
I see people doing it.
Oh, yeah. She sits there as a deer approaches and she begins petting it, and you see birds land on the branches that are sprouting out of her head.
No.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do with her?
No. Not in particular. No.
Okay. We go back to Boling. You're attending to the bar. It's relatively empty with your party having dispersed for the evening. But Momo and Karan are sitting there. Momo's she's already kind of buzzed. And she goes, "Hey, master, can you give me another beer?"
Sure. As he just grabs one and pours it out.
Man, Ashuri was really angry with Jinsei earlier.
These disagreements usually happen in battle.
I'm not used to the war front, so I guess I'm not used to seeing it. Knowledge collection is much simpler, I guess. I hope Jinsei succeeds, though. She takes a swig of her beer. A plan like that is pretty cool, honestly. And I mean, he did teleport to the other mountain. It's pretty sound that he could distract the enemies, maybe.
I hope it works out, because part of that plan involves me going to get rid of the towers.
Well, there's also a chance that the scout units that control the towers could be called back. It's all just a dice roll, I guess.
It is, but I feel
Aikichit. Jesus, I want to give you an Aikichit.
It feels like I'm going to need explosives. If I'm to take down the towers without taking the people down, I can probably take the tower down.
When you saw the towers, what did they seem to be made of? Were they traditional buildings, or were they, like, radio towers?
They were radio towers.
Then, with a good angle, you could probably cut them down with a really sharp blade, honestly.
Do we have one of those?
She reaches forward, digs into your bag, and pulls out a black object. Yeah, she has the right idea. Yeah. She puts the thing back in your bag. I think that should suffice.
The shurikens?
Yeah. What blade is sharper than something made of shadow?
Fair enough. I just didn't think they were a knife.
I mean, maybe you could expand your horizons on how you can use your weapons.
I mean, I have used it to punch somebody, so I guess they do work.
Exactly. So, possibly, Jinsei goes in and begins distracting everyone, causing chaos, as he's very good at. you and possibly anyone coming with you could go and take down the small towers so you can avoid Foolish.
It may only be me. And bringing somebody with me is going to be hard. I can only carry something that's less than 10 kilograms.
She closes her eyes. Interesting. Okay. Well, whatever plan is chosen tomorrow, I know you guys will prevail. You and the 4 lieutenants, that's a force that no one could reckon with.
I mean, going as fast as 84 kilometers an hour with razor-sharp shurikens, I may be able to just cut them down one by one while running.
That's an incredibly fast speed. The only time I've gone even half as fast as that was when I was trying to run to the onigiri stand when they had the special on fried shrimp. Sorry, I like food. Anyways.
No, that's fine.
Well, I guess most importantly is, my beer's out. Can I have another?
Sure.
Karen is sort of going, oh god, not again. And the night continues on. She makes small talk with you. Talks about her faint memories of her family life with her sister next to her, and what used to be before wartime. Oh boy. And you said, Jinsei, you said that you didn't want to do anything else tonight?
No, I didn't have anything to do at the moment.
Okay. It's approaching midnight. You could pick up your upgrade.
We'll look for Oni.
Oh, you're gonna look for Oni?
Then maybe head back.
Okay.
If I find him.
Okay, Oni.
I have to find him.
Yeah, got you.
If
okay.
I can.
Oni, what are you doing currently?
Well, me and Giri are heading towards what I talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I just kind of look over to Giri real quick. This is a really stupid plan I have going right now, but listen. This is the dilemma with, me and you. We're kinda bonded together, kinda not. 50-50 of both. If I die, do you want to live, or are we going out together?
How does do I answer for Giri? Do you want to answer?
Yeah.
Oh, do I answer for
No,
Giri?
you.
She offers her hand to you.
Okay, I take it. Alright, together it is.
So, I'm wondering if I should have you make did you stealthily try to get away from the party, or did you just immediately go towards that direction?
I didn't even stealth, I just started walking.
Alrighty. Okay. So, I guess you're just in the desert now.
Alright.
And you find a short causeway partway into the desert that's cut off into the first town.
Okay.
Jinsei. Okay, so since Oni wasn't stealth, you see his footprints heading into the mountain causeway into the desert.
At night?
Yes.
I can see footprints at night.
In the dirt.
Okay.
Or I could say that you saw him walking in that direction, I would say. That's probably a better, broader way to say it.
I'll probably walk maybe a few hundred feet and just kind of let out a drawn sigh and just turn back.
Alright.
Not really knowing what to do or who to talk to. And just mulling over my own words and, no one really giving a sense of recognition that it could work, but no one wants to try it or doesn't want to give the emphasis that they really want to try it. So he just kind of walks back and goes back into town and hopefully make his way to, the shop.
So we'll start with that. Magnolia is kind of just mulling over the final adjustments to this upgrade that you spoke about. Ah, man, this one's been a doozy. Oh, Jinsei, hi there. What's wrong? You're looking a little
Hey.
glum.
Lights are dim, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
What's wrong? If there's anything that could parse the emotions of a Yora armor, that would probably be me.
It's like a invisible weight. You feel the confidence in others, but when you don't feel it, see it, you don't have any yourself. You're just left wondering, am I creating false hope? Or am I just a maniac?
That's loaded. I would say that those who you love and those who love you are people who always will have a frame of confidence within you. Sometimes when you do things that they're not used to, or sometimes when you do something that worries them, it might seem like they're not as confident in you. It doesn't mean that they don't have faith in you. It just means that they're worried for your well-being and the well-being of the people around them.
I'm not exactly something you call real. Well, not like you.
She walks over to your knee and she smacks your knee as hard as she can with her wrench. Feels real to me.
That's just substance. No essence.
As a mechanic, my life is about substance. If you're saying that there's nothing real in that, then you're saying that nothing I do matters. She leans over the fence as she talks.
I'm sorry for questioning or bringing up, practicalities of your workmanship. Thank you, but a big but is... I don't know if but is enough. 10,000 sorries? Is that enough? 100?
I think all I ask is that you have more faith in yourself. Jinsei, sometimes confidence in yourself with equal portions care and worry, and the ability to take feedback and sometimes take a step back are both equally important. Believe in yourself first and foremost, but if things ever get rough and patchy, there's no shame in calling it quits and trying a different way. Let me guess.
Trying a different way is killing somebody. I fight to stop, not to kill. I mean, I try. That's all I can do.
Let me guess.
These
I saw
hands...
sorry, go on.
These hands, I think a long time ago, were meant for healing, and that's become the method of defense, and now it's an act of aggression. I don't want a blade to hurt others. I want a flag to muster people forward, and the fingers to help and to hold.
Sometimes war can twist things into being that way. I understand wanting to change that. But, well, this is going to be an assumption. I saw the lieutenants up there. I'm assuming you proposed something to them that they didn't agree with. Is that how that's working out?
Of course.
I see.
Of course.
They can be like that. I want you to remember, though, that they've seen a lot of war, and they've had to make decisions that they probably didn't want to. Experience things that have probably rattled them to this day. Do forgive them for if it ever seems to you like they want to kill, to hurt. I can assure you they don't. I do wish they could be more open to other possibilities sometimes, but sometimes the atmosphere of war can make that difficult.
What everybody needs is an opportunity for vacation. Wouldn't be war any ever.
Wouldn't the world just be easier
But
if everyone liked robots a whole lot?
He puts a fist out as if to like fist bump her.
She returns in response.
He lets out a really just very low rumble. Hell yeah.
Whatever you're gonna do, Jinsei, do it with all your heart. But don't do it foolishly. If it goes south, don't be afraid to try again.
Try and try I must. You know what, Magnolia? You might be a pipsqueak, but you get the heart of an elephant.
The fuck you just call me?
Hey, watch your profanity.
Anyways, upgrade's done. And I think we densed down that ball that you asked for. So,
Awesome.
she takes
Awesome.
a little glass apparatus. It's been molded into the shape of your visor. Are you ready to apply it?
Sure.
Alrighty.
10,000 sorries and 20,000 thank yous.
She raises it to
Not enough.
She raises it to your face and attaches it in dew. Two other men begin soldering metal hardpoints onto your visor. Their hands are released, and it is permanently on your face. You have been upgraded with the Mechanica Third Eye.
Bluey. I like this color.
It's nice.
It's the comforting color.
Always happy to do work for you, Jinsei. You might not know it, but you're expanding the worlds of your armor every day. Good luck out there, and don't die.
Yeah. I don't think I can die in your terms. I think I'll just vanish. Take a vacation.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Magnolia begins walking back to her shack, and she looks back at you and says, "Send me a postcard when you do."
I don't think I'll be able to, but I'll try.
She and the other guys head back to the miniature hangar. They all wave at you. They head back in.
I wave back.
Anything else before the end of the night?
Who's May the divine shine upon thee, and bless all those who are about to emerge on the field this upcoming day. I forsake all the ambitions, and only permit truth. May my fist be the truth that I seek.
Please take an Ike chip. Alright, and finally Yeet. You have walked a straight way into the desert. Every footstep you've taken leaves behind a print that is soon erased in the sand of the nighttime. You have walked along the causeway to the first town, and you realize that the central tower is a bit a ways away, essentially about halfway, 1/4 of the way into the desert. It is out in the open, and where there should be defenses, it seems that they are no longer there for some reason. It is a straight walk there. Now.
Yep. Alright, I keep going.
Okay. For about an hour, you walk towards that central tower. You, the lieutenants, your party, expected all sorts of resistance, scouting parties, everything. But right now, it's nothing. Who are you attempting to seek out him?
Yeah.
Alright. You approach, and you find yourself, Onii and Giri, at the foot of the central radio tower. It kind of occurs to you that the tower hasn't been neglected, but that the forces were simply shooed away. That the causeway was left up because of anticipation, rather than neglect. From the darkness of the night, a single red eye gleams through. And in the wake of this pressure, the nighttime moon almost shines red like the sun. You see a single man standing there. You remember seeing the silhouette in your dreams. You had mistaken it for a small Yoroi armor, when in reality, it was simply the silhouette of a man wearing metal. I would like you to look in Tenra to what you're seeing.
Ooh. Okay.
You hear a familiar voice ring through. Ah, if it isn't my favorite Kagutsu. Don't tell Fu I said that.
Wait,
I won't.
So, Oni, what are you doing out here all by yourself? Looking to fight me already?
Not quite yet. You know, we have plans
Alright.
and such and things. You know, I was gonna see if I can circumvent some of those plans, because I like my friends. Oddly enough, friends.
Yeah.
So, questions for you, Foolish.
What is it?
Why are you fighting?
For my family. The ones that I love the most.
And what happens if you die?
Then all of the money I've made up until now goes right to them. I left them without warning, and I leave this world with only a gift to them.
I see. See, no one knew I came here either. I have a proposition for you.
What would that be?
Help us out.
Now, with what reason? I've already become an enemy of Hinode. I've already worked for the opposing force. I've already killed many of your men. The lieutenants would have no reason to accept me. Help you how?
You leave that part to me. I have a destiny lined up so far. Trying to fix a lot of the wrongdoings in this world, a lot of the hatred. But you're an intimidating figure, I will say that.
Thank you.
And I highly doubt I and Giri here alone could beat you.
I'm sure you'd have a chance with your party. You all seem like reliable people. Your bond is pretty strong.
Yeah, but once it comes to that wall, after dealing with you, not too sure.
I see.
I'll leave you with an ultimatum.
And what would that be, Oni?
Join us here and now, this very moment, right now. You're gonna come back with me. You will assist us. for the man you see before you, known as Ishtal, Kurozawa, Iriduo, Selecta, Suro, Muno, Eneru, Nethen, will be no more. Because I will throw it all away. Make sure you die. And I believe the nearest thing to me is that town and that wall. And all that's going down.
Oh, I see your intent. You're at the karma threshold, aren't you?
Yeah.
And so you're saying, if you become an Azura, I can't simply take you down?
Unlikely.
And what of my family? Would you be the man to kill me? To take him down alongside a town of innocent people? To eventually possibly be responsible for their death down the line?
Yeah. You want to protect your family, right?
Interesting. You're an interesting man, Oni. I'd call you by your real name, but hard to remember it.
Oni's good.
Oni it is. Out of character, Yeet. How serious are you with this proposition?
I will dump all 181 ki into this right now.
Oh.
I will overhaul all my stats.
God. Oh my god, you would become a monster. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'm not the one supposed to make a difficult decision right now.
Now, foolish.
What is it, Tony?
Don't be a fool.
You know, it's kind of my name. I'm nothing but. You're serious about this, aren't you? You have the means and the will to do so.
Yeah.
Foolish looks at the moon, and he looks back to you. Return to me alive with your party in the middle of the daylight and offer me the same proposition. If you manage to get all the way here, through every obstacle, through anything that gets in your way, then I will join you. For now, the decision has not been made.
I walk up to him and I walk up and I extend my hand.
He looks at you, and he is about 2 heads taller than you. He takes your hand in his grasp, and he doesn't realize it, but in shaking your hand, he almost shatters the wood.
That's fine. I'll agree to these terms.
Good. Good luck to you and the people that you have faith in. May the fates find you favor. If everything works out for you, then you will not have to face the rage through the night. It is at this point that your heads-up display does read the name of this normal set of armor that has been officially registered as a Yoroi armor. Rage on through the night.
Give him a nod. And I just start walking back.
You set back. The red that was the moonlight slowly turns back into the regular nighttime. And you head back towards Ginga to meet the people that you share fate with. Your party, your family. And with that, episode 9 comes to an end.
Damn it.
Yay!
Banger.
I wanted to use my one pillow art.
Oh, next time. Remember, Desi. Next time.
I kind of missed like majority of the last half and some of the beginning, but hey, at least I was there for like the part that mattered.
Yep, absolutely. Everyone, thank you for making an amazing session out of probably the one that I planned the least for. Oh my god. Yeet, Dez, Jeremy, and Takul, you are 4 of the best players I could have ever had for Campaign 2. I am very thankful for all of you. Thank you very much for making it such an interesting story. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, as the Game Master, I bow my head. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the incredible world that you've made, and these characters, and like they're all very captivating.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. I hope you all had a fun time. That is my number one mission as the Game Master, and if it is said by the players today that I have created a fun session, then today's mission objective has been succeeded in. So I do hope that you all had a lot of fun. And I thank you very much.
1, 2, 3 more Ki.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to roll your Aiki chits into Ki, please feel free to. As we end off this.
2 6s. Why can't you show up when I need my Eldritch Blast to do more?
Alright, so what is it again? Multiplied by spirit?
You multiply your Ki by your empathy. So multiply Ki by empathy, you roll it, and the success is your highest fate. So for most of you, it should be 4 and under is your highest.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah, mine is 5. My fate is 5.
3 times empathy, so that's 18 more. That puts me at 199.
Holy cow. Takul, I think I gave you 2 more Aiki chits than that. Roll 2 more.
No. Oh.
How do you feel about the ultimatum?
That's not something I expected, because normally he wouldn't even listen, but you do have an insane amount of Aiki chits, then you could pump everything into stats to kill people. So that is pretty insane. Takul, you succeeded in all of those. You put it at greater than 4 instead of less than 4.
That whole plan was spurred because of Takul.
Wow. Good job to all of you guys for thinking outside the box. I should have known that I would have players that would so easily, not gone with the grain, but in the end it still surprises me.
Yeah, fuck you.
Alright, everyone. With that,
So I multiply empathy times the successes.
No, you do the number of Aiki chits you received times your empathy, and then that's the number of dice you roll.
Neutral.
What is
Okay.
it?
A couple sessions in, and we're already trying to derail the campaign by going a different route.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
So
you
that's 3
decent?
successes. So do I multiply the successes by empathy?
No. So you got, let's say you got 3 Aiki chits, so you multiply that by your empathy, which is 4, so that's 12. So roll 12 dice, and 5 and under is a success.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll.
Yeah.
So I had 3 successes, so that's 3. Oh wait, hold up, I might get more then. So I was at 181.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 3. That's 18. Okay.
So Takul, do roll 9 more dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it's only 196.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Just add that to your Ki counter, you guys. Like for example, to cool, you got 8 successes out of that because
I know.
5. All right. So
one thing.
yes.
Yeet.
Oh.
I said yeet, not neutral.
Yeah.
Now that we're level 17 in your campaign,
Mhm.
I have 4 Eldritch
Oh,
Blasts.
good heavens!
Mm.
But
Are you still
Yay!
recording?
yes, I am. So let's end this. So any final words in 10, 9, 8,
Thank you for the session.
7.
I was ready to die.
5,
Stand
4,
proud. You can bake.
3,
Stand proud.
2.
You can
Oh
be.
no! Oh no! Bowling's going for the second tower.
1.
Don't say that.
Tenra Bansho 0.